Floating in a galaxy unknown, staying bold, talking treks, the podcast, tune in for stories told. Ultimate DJs and Griffin on the mic, they are live aboard the Star Trek cruise, we take flight. Star Trek legends beaming from the past. With Beck Plant on board, this ride's a blast. Famous actors join the cosmic parade. Get ready for adventure that will never fade. Talking Trek, welcome to the stars where we belong. Broadcasting live, gonna sing our song. Warp speed ahead, no looking back. Join us on this cosmic track. Tales from the captain's log, we share for all. From the bridge to engineering, we answer the call. Meeting legends of the screen, our heroes in sight. The universe expands in the spotlight. Boldly go where no pod's gone before. With every broadcast, finding new lore. The galaxy's endless stories unfold. This journey's worth more than gold. Talking Trek, welcome to the stars where we belong. Broadcasting live, gonna sing our song. Full speed ahead, no looking back. Join us on this cosmic track. Talking Trek. Welcome to the stars where we belong. Broadcasting live, gonna sing our song. Warp speed ahead, no looking back. Join us on this cosmic track.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in live from Miami. Talking Trek is here at Amara at Palazzo. I still can't say it right.
And if you don't believe in that, you don't believe in live streaming entertainment. DJ.
That's right. The timer was off. Look at that. Daggone it.
Well,
are we just going to wait 60 more seconds?
No, I blame Nigel for that.
Nigel, it should have been 1 minute longer, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome in, everybody. We are here live broadcasting at Miami.
In
Miami, at the place, that place that we were talking about. Good evening, everybody. My name is Ultimate DJs.
And I'm Griffin.
And Talking Trek is here, the official podcast of Star Trek Fleet Command, as we wrap up the Year of Hell arc and prepare for those community that are with us to disembark on Star Trek The Cruise. Lots happening here in Miami right now, so we're going to go through a lot of it. We've got the audience here to talk to us a little bit about their experiences with the first 2 months of this gaming year. We've also got a couple of Scopleys staffers that are here and going to stop by to talk to you guys a little bit about some sneak peeks.
And it's no surprise why they stuffed in some extra event store currency right at the very end
yes.
before they had to face Office live in person. I would have done the same thing.
Absolutely. They're live here, so naturally all of the extra event store currency came in and made everything look somewhat better when it came to the event store.
Because of this trip. You're welcome.
That's right. Now, we are getting some dropped frames, it looks like. I see Twitch is getting a little bit choppy out there, so double check your connection. But we do have some drop frame rates, so we're going to check that out and see if we can make that a little bit better for you guys. We do appreciate your patience as we explain or try to explore this live video broadcast while we're out and about. So you probably just need to shut down all the stuff that sucks up all the bandwidth.
Maybe Star Trek Fleet Command.
We did actually have Star Trek Fleet Command open to show you. Maybe that's sucking up all the bandwidth. We'll check it out in a little bit better. See, the drop frame rate is not going down.
Well, it's the connection. We're at 1,500 kilobytes per second, DJ.
Yes, and the connection is not that great. Now, I mentioned that here just a little bit ago, that with the fact that we were here on the water's edge made it a little bit concerning. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can figure that part out real quick. We're going to drop our bit rate real quick and see if that actually helps a little bit. All right, apply.
Boom. All right, let's give it a second and see what happens.
All right, we'll see. Trying to make adjustments. I see Wolfwood that it's buffering. Captain Shaw says, it's been a rewarding couple of months for me. Just went to Ops 60 yesterday. And we do see drop frames are ceasing now, so we should be better.
We're back in the game.
We're back. All right, that's good. Thank you very much. Dr. Juby wants us to replace the dongles. Which one? We've got
I
moist
got a whole audience worth of dongles.
I got moist dongles. I've got nuclear dongles. I've got nuclear moist dongles. Just need to be a little bit more specific.
The naming conventions are very difficult.
Yeah. All right. So that being said, a little bit better.
Shall we get away from all the dongles out there?
Anubis says this seems like it's a fake screen.
No,
because
it's a
Griffin's
real screen.
No, you're not green. So they think
I
it's
haven't
fake.
done anything to deserve to be green, Anubis. I've been working hard and very good all day long.
Wristbreaker says it's better. Leon says, DJs is on a trip with Scopely staffers. That means
you know what
some
that means.
Bad news is coming.
Yeah, we have a lot in store for us. But you can't blame us. We'll be on the ship. You know, you can't reach us from there. We might stay in the middle of the ocean.
That's right. Never coming home. All right.
Yes.
But we do have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have Rebecca Plants is here. What are you bringing?
Moopsy has brought over some oysters for me.
Oysters?
Yeah, he's
Listen,
even got them all set up for me.
There's oysters here. Hey, why are you the only one that gets oysters?
Well, because
why is he the only one that gets oysters?
You have been a bad boy today.
I have not been.
You did not. You do your dailies.
I did at 2:30
You probably
this morning.
still don't have DeMarco unlocked.
I unlocked Gwen DeMarco as well. Yes, I want oysters.
want
What is
any
wrong
oysters.
with you, Moopsy?
Just a,
Oh, listen, all throughout the evening tonight, we have to send a couple of thank yous.
no napkin, Moopsy.
A couple of thank yous because Rebecca Plants is here. Ladies and gentlemen, where is she? Rebecca Plants is here. Where is she? There she is over there. We're going to get to talk to her coming up here in just a little bit.
Oh, they've got a Cool Kid table hanging out behind us.
Yeah, did you see? Here, go over to the guest cam. You can probably see the Cool Kid table.
Well, I can't because not everybody there has their NDA signed to be on camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, we got that stuff.
There's honey all over my fingers now, Moopsy. That was a booby trap. He got me.
It was trapped. He trapped you. Yeah, so it'll be fun. Listen, we've got stuff to talk about in game. We've got leaks. All right, we've got stuff to tease about the upcoming arc.
We do.
And we've got community reaction. Plus, if we did this right, this will be a huge first step.
A big get.
All right. Community, we are set up for your live call-ins. All right. So, yeah.
From the ocean?
Yes.
Right here?
So,
that's never going to work. Oh, thank you.
So, guys,
thank you for finding the smallest napkin in the restaurant that has cloth napkins everywhere.
Oh,
except for
look,
right here.
I got oysters. Listen,
Thank you,
all throughout the evening, we're going to be eating and drinking.
No, you put those on your laptop.
Eating
He's
and
about
drinking.
to put these on my laptop. That's not going to happen.
Listen, the community has already been sending us drinks. I don't even know what this is,
Okay,
but this is amazing. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that is probably raw fish and some kind of alcohol, but that's awesome.
Ceviche.
Huh? Ceviche? Is there alcohol in this? Because it tastes... No? Why not?
Here, I can...
Oh, there's too much sugar in it, they say. Okay, yeah. What are you doing?
There. Now you're all set. You got a rum and coke ceviche.
All right. Why is Juby not here? No idea.
No idea.
Why aren't you here, Dr. Juby? Listen, we are going to be taking your call-ins. So what you'll be able to do is raise your hand, okay? If you raise your hand over here on the Discord stage, all right, just like we used to do, if you raise your hand on the Discord stage, then we'll be able to bring you in, and we are going to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on with the ARC. As a matter of fact, let's test our audio right now. Everywhere it matters, hello, we're broadcasting live from Miami. Matters, can you hear us?
Go ahead, caller, you're on the air.
Oh, hold on, wrong button.
And I am.
There you are.
Jealous.
Wrong button. I got you now. Everywhere it matters, can you hear us? Checking.
I can hear you.
Audience, can you guys hear Matters? We got Matters. All right. There's Matters. All right.
You got a big round of applause,
You
Matters.
did. I know you can't see it, nor can you hear it, so it probably didn't actually happen. But if you believe it, then that's what happens. All right.
Yeah.
Matters, how are things back home? You holding everything down?
Cold where I am, but yeah, otherwise.
He sent me a
pretty
picture.
good.
He sent me a picture. There must be 10 feet of snow at his house right now. I am not exaggerating when I say
That's what you get.
that was a ridiculous amount of snow.
That's what you get for being Canadian, Matters. I want to tell you.
I
It's
know.
on me.
Absolutely crazy. So look at that. Absolutely amazing. The video call-ins are working. If you guys would like to raise your hands, if you'd like to come in and talk to us a little bit, then we'll be doing that because we are going to be getting some community feedback tonight.
We want to talk about officers. We want to talk about the ARC. We want to talk about Forbidden Tech and Chaos Tech. We want to talk about the events. We want to talk about everything pertaining to Year of Hell Part 1 and Part 2 and get your valuable feedback while the voices of Scopely are in fact listening, cameras rolling, and audio recording.
Literally sitting right over there, eating shrimp, all right, and drinking booze and fully taking notes on everything that we're about to talk about tonight.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yep. So with that, we'll kind of get in. First of all, let me just kind of give a little bit of insight. Hypochondriac says, did we do the giveaway already? No, we did not.
We're still waiting for 300 PPs.
Well, listen, we have. So here's what we're doing. All right, for those of you who missed it earlier, we are giving away over in Discord, and I haven't started the contest yet. We'll probably do it. I'll start it later this evening, and we'll let it run for a day or two. We are giving away. Yo, what's going on, Princess? Thank you for the follow. Listen, we're going to be giving away a free Hero Within Star Trek jacket.
And they are great, high-quality jackets. I have mine right here with me. It's getting cold. I might put mine on.
I know. I didn't bring mine, and I'm feeling like I should have.
Look at this Voyager 30th anniversary jacket.
You just dipped it in sriracha.
Well, whose fault is that? I told you not to put that there.
Ceviche, right? Ceviche?
Yeah, it's
ceviche.
If that's the worst that happens to this jacket this week, I'll be in.
Can I drink it?
Yes, just go ahead and slurp it down, man.
I'm supposed to drink it? This I'm supposed to drink it.
Yeah, give it a shot.
That's a lot.
What can go wrong? No, just
okay.
Down the hatch. Come on, shake, shake, shake. There you go. He got it. Anyways, these jackets are very high quality, and we cannot wait to present a lucky winner.
Was I supposed to actually do that?
Yes. Or two, maybe even, because there's an opportunity to give away up to 2 of these jackets tonight. Scalyback
wants a Hero Within jacket.
Scalyback from the Outback. You can make that happen. All we need to do is get some PP points in our PP
PP Plus promotion thing. That's what we're working on. So we'll see where we are. We'll check in with that a little bit later.
Yep.
But the community has already secured one, and we'll be giving that away over the next couple of days. We'll start the contest in our spam room here in just a little bit, and we'll actually get that thing going for you guys to be able to come in and get registered to win that free jacket. And we might give away another one while we're here celebrating in Miami. Plus, rumor has it that Beck brought some swag.
I do love a good rumor, and I do love a good Beck.
Yes, Beck brought some swag, so we're going to check in with her a little bit later to find out what we've got. Venom says, "How can it be cold in Miami?" It's not.
We're right on. It's a breezy
we're on the
ocean.
water.
We're on
it's
the
breezy.
Water. The Delta breeze.
A little bit of water. So there's that. Pedro says, "This is great. We actually get to be there live when Beck screams at DJs when he leaks stuff."
What is wrong with you? We'll get
some new sound alerts tonight out of Beck live. All right. Hey, listen, if we hit Beck. She's not paying attention. Listen, if we hit PP goal, then maybe we can get her to record Valley Girl live.
Oh, we have another subscriber for so many months.
Thank you. USS Contradiction, thank you for your Tier 1 resub. Aloha, he says. Aloha to you.
Aloha to you.
That is good for another PP point. Appreciate that very much. Juwala says, what about all the swag I stole from Beck in Nashville?
Oh, that's part of what we gave away earlier. I mean, I don't know what happened to it.
It was disappeared in shipping.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We definitely did not give away like 40 pieces of merch here just about 3-4 hours ago.
Especially not notebooks or fanny pack backpacks.
Or backpacks. No. Yeah, no, none of that. We got none of that stuff. You guys put it all away before we turn the cameras around.
Please.
See, by the way, no, listen, look at Kathy, right? Look, she thinks it's cold. All right? Look, we're in Miami. She is huddled up. They're wearing a blanket. She's got a hoodie and a blanket.
Dastros.
What is the actual temperature here? Does anybody know what the actual temperature is?
Yeah,
it's 70?
70, 72.
Pedro, thank you very much. Pedro, thank you for the Tier 2.
Oh, we like that.
That's double the PP points. And again, if we get there during this show, then we will give away an extra Hero Within jacket. You can shop for the jacket that you would be interested in winning. Visit HeroWithinStore.com to take a look. And we actually are going to get a chance to talk with Tony this coming week while we're on Star Trek The Cruise.
The owner of Hero Within.
The owner and designer of all the products that you see at HeroWithinStore.com. We'll be able to check that out and visit with him, talk about some of the new projects that Hero Within is working on this upcoming year. So,
if you're not familiar with what to do, what we're asking for these PP points, we're looking for subscribers on our Twitch platform. Tier 1 subscribers, it's $5.99 a month, I think. You get one.
You keep going. I'm going to eat this.
Point.
I'm going to eat this oyster.
Just slurp it. There you go. All the way. If you clicked into manage your membership, you can do a Tier 2 membership for a little bit more.
That's real good. Why stop at one when you can have 2 for twice the price?
That's what I say.
Yeah.
And that's worth 2 PP points. If you go to a Tier 3 membership, that's $25 a month-ish, and that'll get you 6 partner Premier points, PP points. So please consider upgrading your membership, having a look at it, or subscribing and becoming a member for the first time.
Thank you very much.
Tier 1s, Tier 2s, and Tier 3s really add up, and they help us out.
They really do. Pedro, thank you so very much for that. I appreciate it. Anubis says, will the jacket go on sale later, or is it from another vendor? No, Hero Within is the vendor.
They are the actual vendor.
Yeah, they make them. All right, they make them. Let's see, Mike from Chicago with the Tier 1 sub. Seeing you in Miami is so cool. Congratulations to you and Griffin on this accomplishment. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that.
Oh, and we have another resubscription here.
Let's see, Anubis says, is there going to be a code so that they can track the sales you're boosting? No, we're just doing it because he's a great guy.
He's a really cool dude.
He's a great guy, and he helps us out, like with the merchandise giveaways and all that stuff. Like he gets us what we ask for. Like there's no waiting. There's no production time. We just say, hey, this is what we're looking for, and this is what he makes for us. So
great customer service. Yeah. It's a great company. You should definitely support them. Boy, these subs just keep coming in.
I know. Thad, thank you very much for the Tier 2 sub. Ichiban says, oysters. They are very good. Wicked, thank you for the Tier 1 sub. Appreciate that very much. We've got a 60 stream streak, and you guys starting a hype train in the chat. Lost In, thank you for gifting a sub into the channel. Mirator, thanks. Welcome in. Appreciate that very much. Anubis says, I'm at the store at the moment. Amazing stuff here. Absolutely. Visit HeroWithin.com for you to take a look at some of the swag that you guys can take a look at. All right, right there.
Thank you, Benny Hills Ghost, for the 5 kitty bitties. He's giving me back all of my titanium, 5 kitty bitties at a time.
Benny Hills Ghost is here, who was responsible for helping relieve Griffin of 1.4 quadrillion resources.
It was only half a quadrillion.
It was not. It was over
half of a quadrillion.
It was not. Tell him it was over a quadrillion.
It was not.
It absolutely
was not.
You started with 1.7 quadrillion. You ended with like 500 million.
Did I really lose that much?
Yes.
Well, no wonder the whole server hates me.
You lost a quadrillion resources, bro.
I've been in exile for the past 3 weeks. I have no friends. I keep getting exploded. My former alliance mates blow me up.
Skyquake says it was precisely 1.3 quadrillion.
Oh, thank you, Skyquake, for the fact check. I appreciate that.
1.3 quadrillion. That is
we got
fantastic.
CNN here. That's perfect.
Yeah, so that's another thing that happened. I would imagine that Benny Hill's Ghost had a wonderful arc since he got to raid you for 1 quadrillion resources.
He really did. Yes. He doesn't have to buy a pack for months now.
We're going to talk about that coming up a little bit. Thank you guys very much. The hype train continues to roll. You guys just reset it to a 4. Oh, are you feeding him?
It's stuck.
It's stuck. Are you? There's Moopsy. Moopsy, everybody. Moopsy is over here feeding us. Why did you feed him an oyster and not me?
Because they're out of grapes and palm fronds. All he's got left is oysters.
Why would you not feed me an oyster? Oh, he's going to feed me a shrimp. Okay.
That was clean.
That was a good pick right there. Oh, my God.
So anyways, about Star Trek Fleet Command.
That shrimp is impressively large.
We do have the whale cam up today, so we can talk about the game. We can look up things for you. We can talk about officers. We can talk about events. The Year of Hell has been remarkable in many ways, DJs. We saw the best event store that we've seen. Oh, we got to turn it back off.
It's the game.
We've seen the best event store that we've seen in months.
Which is hilarious, by the way.
Months, years.
We're fixing it. We're fixing it. Twitch, hang on a second.
And we're going to be back. We're back.
That's so funny. It's still climbing.
We're off. It's not just
give it a sec. It is the game. Just give it a sec. It'll be fine. Server 42 is coming over to fight Server 15, so we'll check on that a little bit.
Horrible.
Our arena's finally fixed. Can we finally talk about a Lorca? We're going to talk about a couple of those things here today.
Lorca.
So, listen, let's start with kind of a basic recap. We started last month. We introduced new invading entities.
We did indeed.
The Krenum super weapons. You had the charge. You had the static. They were 2-ship, solo, non-armada armadas. Holy cow, I didn't see Juby was hanging out in the chat.
Yeah.
This is probably dangerous. Should we do this real quick?
Sure.
Dr. Juby, welcome. Dr. Juby, the audience can hear you, and you're live all across the world. Please don't do anything.
Hi, Miami.
Don't do anything stupid. Ladies
How's
and gentlemen,
it going, Miami crew?
Dr. Juby is on the phone. Everybody say hi to Dr. Juby.
Hi, Juby.
Hey, guys.
You're being booed. I think they're booing
no.
you. They're booing you. Yeah.
I'm the one who does the booing.
Dr. Juby, what's going on? Welcome in. Appreciate you.
Hi, Juvie. I love you.
Oh, I love you too, buddy.
Oh, Moopsy says hi.
Wow, Griffin.
Moopsy says hi.
Griffin, you look so good in that jacket.
Oh, thank you.
It is a
Don't
very
I?
nice jacket.
It's very slimming.
It's a good jacket.
A nice command color, as I should be dressed in, of course.
Yes. Juby, let's kind of just talk for a second and kind of break it. Yeah, Juwala is booing you in chat as well. Juby, Year of Hell. Year of Hell started out with the new invading entities. They were a little bit confusing at the beginning, but we got it kind of figured out pretty quick. The exocomps that you had applied, it really actually ended up being a little bit simpler than what we had originally thought because players just needed to come out and apply both exos.
Yeah.
And then just go, right?
And
there was no
whack-a-mole.
Yeah, there was no thinking about that, which probably was not as intended. But nonetheless, that's how it came out and gave players a little bit of a boon in attacking the new invading entities. Juby, if you were rating how that came out, thank you, Annalisa, appreciate that. If you were rating kind of how that came out and your early gameplay in the first month of Year of Hell, how did that pan out for you? Did you have trouble feeding that refinery? Because I felt like I did at the beginning, but then the directives freed up a little bit, right?
Yeah, it was definitely just like the Mirror Universe, where at first it was a little slow drift, but then you got a lot, and then we figured out we could use the charge exocomps and just do multiple ones at once if we waited a couple of days.
Yep.
But luckily, because it's invading entities, and we've already went through this with the
Krenim.
Galaxy Quest arc.
Yes,
we knew exactly what to do and how to crew. We didn't have to test. Like, you remember with the Galaxy arc, we had to test all the crews to make sure they work.
Yeah, it
This one
wasn't
we didn't
clear
have to
what
do that.
is and what is not actually working. Now we already knew it was going to work, so we can just kind of hit the ground running.
Yeah, so it was the only, like, once you guys figured out that 2 exocomps worked at once, you could just wait a day or two, get a couple of directives, and just run them all at once. It was very easy once that happened.
I'll take personal credit for that and say you're welcome to everybody, and especially you, Dr. Juby.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, thank you very much, Griffin.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm alive. Don't worry about it.
Well-
what was that?
That was an oyster going down his windpipe because he doesn't know how to shoot an oyster.
I choked on an oyster. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is super great. Oh, there's more food. That's great.
Don't eat too much, DJ, because you're looking great, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, he
Appreciate
looks
that,
so
Juby.
slim. He's lost almost 30 pounds.
I have to say this, but you used to have 2 chins. You do not have 2 chins anymore.
Well, it's kind of being hidden by the beard, but your
Your
doing
face looks so slim.
doesn't it? He's really slimmed down on the jawline. He looks very handsome.
Yeah. You keep up this good work, bud.
I am personally
Thank you,
making
Juby.
sure that I'm dragging him to the gym in the morning, every morning.
Not happening.
I am getting him away from the buffet several times a day. We're sticking to proteins, no carbs.
Yeah, all shrimp.
Yeah, I might stuff him full of phentermine so he loses his appetite. It's going to
What?
be great.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. But I agree with you. Those invading entities were a cinch because we were ready to leave Hugh at home, bring the rest of the Voyager crew with you, really hit up that Gwen DeMarco and get her maxed up as much as you can, and go to town. And that event store, that faction store is very rewarding and had a lot of great stuff in it, right, Juby?
It's great that the fact that the Leslie Hugh and even the Leslie Khan, for the people who don't have it, doesn't have a cooldown is insane.
Right? You can just
There's
wrap right
more.
up.
There's more about that, though. That store is riddled with the ability to be able to multi-pull stuff. There's no cooldowns on the Krenim Time weapon,
Yes.
which is huge. There's no cooldowns
That
on the
is
officer
huge.
pulls. There's no cooldowns on the artifacts in there. So that makes that, in my opinion, probably one of the best faction stores that you've got because it allows you to not be time-gated and actually truly engage and shop in the areas that you want to shop in inside that store.
Exactly.
So that makes that actually a very, very, very good thing with relations to with relating to players getting what they want out of that event store.
It was a great surprise.
It was a pleasant surprise. Then, as you mentioned somebody says in the chat that the learning curve was a little bit steeper when it came to the crewing and stuff. But I would argue almost that we did, like you say, Juby, go through it once already, but there were also additional officer opportunities now. You had Vial, right? You had the Galaxy Quest officers. You had some of these officers that we didn't have the very first time around. So that was also a little bit of an improvement in trying to tackle these things. But they were a challenging target. For those of you out there, VIPs, for those larger players that like to go and crush everything, minus maybe Canine Tooth, because he probably did just crush everything. But this actually also proved to be a challenging target.
It did indeed.
So it was not something that a lot of players were just going to go and immediately rock these things out. I mean, were you on the beginning, without the relativity, you weren't hitting 70s on these, were you? Or were you?
No, not at all. Because of the damage required taken to survive, no, absolutely not. I was only hitting 65s to 68s if I had my Lorca ability, which is maxed and properly selected. Then I get to get 68 for a couple minutes, but that's about it.
Yeah. It was...
we got an attack dog.
Woo!
Attack dog.
He's ready to go in the water. Listen, I am fully convinced that we're going to witness somebody fall in this water today.
It's right there.
It's right there. There's no fence.
There's no guardrail.
No guardrail. No nothing. Like, and that dog was like a half a pound. It was like a half a pound. It was going to try to fight somebody.
A big dog, big golden retriever.
Yeah.
Is Moopsy fighting the dog?
It's Moopsy. No, Moopsy is.
Moopsy wouldn't
shooting-
stand a chance to that dog.
Moopsy is. He's over there shooting oysters.
Yeah.
All right, it'll be fine. So, anyway, it was very, very cool. It was just nice to see in that event store.
Yes.
Then month 2 rolls around, and we're going to talk about the officers here in just a moment. Month 2 rolls around, and then you have the formation armadas, which, admittedly, I like less. All right, I like that less. Now, I know that some people like it. They do pay well. I'm seeing that they're paying well.
Yep.
But that is not that type of activity for me. Is just not ever really. It's a challenging one to get. Listen, the first.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
I'm sorry, I was hearing about activities and stuff, and I know you've been. People are bringing you snacks, they're bringing you stuff, but like, you must be getting thirsty by now. Your throat's getting dry. You've been streaming most of the day.
Yeah.
And so I figured you need to hydrate.
Madam, I hate to be rude, but you smell of alcohol.
You're.
Oh, look, it's this down here.
Here you go, guys.
What do we have here, Madam Samo?
A little health tonic.
A health tonic.
A health tonic.
I see a double portion of it, in fact. That's very
Fresh.
helpful.
Miami, just some good, fresh, light.
Sure, why not? What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Oh, delectable.
Enjoy.
Oh, you supposed to eat the lime after?
Boy, the people are really friendly around here.
Yeah, well, they're catching on to the streamer stuff, the hydrating.
So, that's very kind of
keeping
you.
you fortified for this wonderful stream of
Appreciate
yours.
that. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful MajorSamo is here. Look at that. Thank you.
Indeed. Live long and prosper.
If you need any more hydrates, you just
Sure,
let me
thanks.
know.
We're going to turn off channel points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn those off.
We're definitely turning those off. Thank you, Samo.
yeah,
That's great.
Thank you very much. Hi, Samo. Anubis wants to know where the pickle juice is.
Oh, we forgot the pickle juice.
Oh, shucks.
We did indeed.
Darn. So the formation armadas. Ooh, that's a pretty. Are we supposed to still look forward, or we look that way?
No,
now?
we can. No, watch, and
let me
transition.
interrupt you for a second.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Are you guys doing those secret messages I sent everybody on the cruise?
What secret messages?
Yes.
I have personally I
Yes.
sent some directions to everybody on the cruise to congratulate certain people getting married.
Oh, yes, that is in full effect. I've already been given a very big stink eye.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Griffin.
You would almost think that this might have been some kind of like super secret plan just to kind of get everybody together to celebrate MajorSamo's engagement.
It's
like
as though that were planned.
Yeah, this could actually just be Samo's engagement party.
It might be.
All right, that's possible. Not entirely sure. Could be confirmed. We'll talk about that. Okay. Formation armadas, very much a team activity. All right, very much something that.
You did tell me how much you hate your team and you hate formation armadas.
Hey,
because,
Bill's in my alliance.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
I'm sure. Bill, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hates his team, hates formation
I
armadas
do not.
because nobody ever wants to participate and they don't know how to crew.
That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
That's right, because I'm the one that nobody wants to play with. That's why no one will play with me, because when I go, no one shows up.
That's fair. I wouldn't either.
Cat Lady says, are we still going to get channel points? Yeah, I didn't actually turn it off. It'll be fine. So the formation armadas, just like last time, lots of extra engagement, extra coordination.
Yep.
And this time, these formation armadas are actually super challenging. So crew absolutely matters. As a matter of fact, Bill, didn't we learn the other day, loot crew is absolutely not the way to go with these things, okay? Absolutely not the way to go, loot crew, here on these particular, unless you're intentionally punching down, which is not necessarily the right strategy when it comes to loot. I would also definitely say that there should be an absolute priority set up on increasing the loot gain researches in the Starships tree. The researches are going to make a huge difference and actually alleviate the problem that you've got with needing a loot crew, for example. So you can go in with that formation armada crew, which, by the way, is not an invading entity.
No.
All right. It will actually work with armadas. So officers like Chakotay work. Janeway work. Of course, DeMarco works.
7 of 9.
All right. 7 of 9 works. Your actual and armada fighting officers will actually work on those crews.
Josh Tolra, right?
Dejosh. But now Dejosh is, see, that's where you get into trouble. She's got the officer ability to increase shots, but it's only a chance. Her captain's ability is loot gain, but that you're giving up an ability there. You're giving up an ability. So you have to gauge that carefully, whether or not you're punching down, whether or not you're riding whale tail, whether or not you've got other ships and other crews that are going to end up carrying the beef of that armada, or if you're punching down. There's a lot of different ways that you can approach it. But the loot gain research is going to be super important just for you to be able to continue to feed that refinery, because it has such a ridiculous cooldown as well. It's a 5-day cooldown.
It is a 5-day cooldown. That gets you a chance to consolidate your alliance and really maximize the effort, so everybody has a chance to kind of hit their directives up at the same time. But you really have to super strategize, which is the pro and also the con with the formation armadas. It really requires you to get together, have a plan, and the big negative for these formation armadas for me is that it requires several people to have the new ship, and many alliances don't have the ability to.
So you say that, but there is a strategy in punching down. Players who don't own the relativity can still participate. They can still do these events. They can still earn their loot.
If it's not a 60, I don't want it.
Well, there is that mentality out there. But there's also, Bill, weren't we running just a bunch of, I think it was 50s the other day with people who did not have the ship? So I think we were running the 50-level formation armadas for people who didn't have relativity.
We do
and
that frequently.
Larger ships were able to kind of carry that without a relativity.
Yes.
So that is something that could be done, because those pack a little bit softer of a punch. But you still need some power. Right? You still got to have a little bit of whale tail to ride on something like that. Raj says, I'm only doing them for the event, and that's probably appropriate right now because the events are running more frequently. So you're going to want to do that. But in the future, it's going to end up being, like, for example, the other night, I ran Borg. The Borg, like the polygons and the 3.1 solos.
Yeah.
I just knocked out like 15 of those all at once because the arc is over. So bulk playing that is going to be probably what most people do
especially those
moving
solos.
forward.
Yeah, you can really punch up. You can be done with that for like 3-4 weeks at a time.
Yeah, that's what most people are probably going to do with this arc when it's done, Raj. But right now, the events are running enough that you do want to kind of coordinate with that with the event. That way you're earning the event store currency and all that, which we're going to talk about here in just a little bit. Speaking of people who have got insight into what is actually going on, Wardaddy is here.
Wardaddy's here.
Wardaddy is here in Miami. We're going to be talking to him coming up here in a second. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
My favorite Scopely employee,
Yeah.
Wardaddy.
Wardaddy is here. We're going to talk to him about what he's been working on coming up here in just a
Do you
little
think
bit
he'll
as well.
take his hair out of the bun and shake it around for
Will
us
you
again?
shake it around and just give us a big old Klingon roar?
I think that most of his hair's gone. I don't think it's going to happen.
No, it's there. It's just he's got it all tied up.
Don't take it out. Don't release the bun off camera.
Hey, come here. Come on. Wardaddy, come on. Let's get Wardaddy in here. We'll talk to him a little bit because I want to find out what's going on with him on the cruise here, too. I believe he's actually attending with us. There he is. Oh, he's doing it. Here, we got a microphone over here. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Give
it
us-
is. It's full in
Give
full
us
effect.
give us a nice big kapla here. Here's your microphone. Kapla! There you go, everybody.
There he is in the flesh, ladies and gentlemen. You wanted it. You got it.
There it is. Wardaddy is here. He's going to be sitting down with us here in just a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about what he's been working on, as he is one of your guys' favorites.
Well, we owe him a big you're welcome. I'll tell you that right now.
Why is that?
Because if you like the game functioning properly and you like event scoring correctly, and if you like the efficiencies that keep people on point with delivering good content, he is behind. He is the Wizard of Oz.
He is a wizard, and we're going to talk to him about some of the stuff that he's been working on and some of the improvements he's been making to the back end. So that's going to be really good.
I want to talk to him
That's
about
right,
some-
Vic. He's the one with the hair.
The
That's
one with
right.
the hair. Yes, the hot dude with the hair.
The one with the hair.
And
we got
speaks
that.
Klingon and knows everything about Voyager, which I respect.
Yeah.
More than you.
Have we ever gone
More
head
than
to head?
you. More than you.
Did we have we gone head to head?
He didn't even know the
trivia
Year
yet?
of Hell was really a three-part series.
First of all, Year of Hell is a
Three-part
two-part series
Three-part.
that had a reference to a previous episode. Do you agree?
No, it did not have a reference in the whole episode in the previous season. Set up the whole entire Year of Hell.
This is ridiculous.
Idiot. Dealing with morons around here. Cats
my
and
God.
morons, not exclusive of one or the other.
How many hours into the open bar? Listen, I've only had 2 drinks.
Yes.
We've only had 2 drinks, so we're fine.
I'm on my second drink,
Well,
but I've had a few before.
This is my second. It's still pretty full. So I mean, we're it's fine.
Another great part of the last couple months, DJs, is the artifacts. We have seen some amazing artifacts come into the game, have we not?
I like some of the artifact mechanics. Okay, first of all, you talk about when did Q's cannon come? That was not last month.
That was the December.
Yeah.
Q's cannon kind of kicked it all off.
I don't know if I have any of these right now.
What are you talking about? You don't have Amelia Earhart's freaking plane?
No, it was for sale, dude. Try again.
Will harder. Don't tell me to try again.
No, try
You're
again.
missing out.
What is the ability of Amelia Earhart's plane?
Oh,
Which, by the way, great episode, the 77s. You should go check that out. It's a great episode.
See, he calls it the 77s like he knows what he's talking about. Everybody who really loves Voyager knows it's called the 37s. The 37s.
37s.
The 37s.
That's what I said.
You said 77.
I'm on my second drink. Give me some more shrimp. Look how impressively large this shrimp is.
They are very big.
That's a huge shrimp.
That's what she said.
Thank you,
Amelia
engineer.
Earhart's plane gave us such a huge boost in G6 cost efficiency, DJs.
Did it?
Yes. It can go all the way up to 250% cost efficiency on building ships.
Do you not have bunches of that efficiency?
Not G6.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
Why not?
I don't know.
Man, it must suck to be on your alliance. I don't know how they do it.
Bill!
He agrees.
What?
He just
Is it-
nodded.
I know, but I don't have it. Is it a big deal?
It's a huge deal.
I still fly G5 ships. DJ, what is wrong with you? Yeah, thank you.
Anorax's data pad increases apex barrier when finding any non-armada hostile all the way up
That's
to
good.
2,500.
See-
That is a great one.
Now, I do like Apex Barrier. I like Apex Barrier. Community, hear me. I like Apex Barrier. I think Apex Barrier is great for the game. I think Apex Barrier is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I think Apex Barrier has a huge hand in fixing PvP combat in this game.
Oh, it certainly does.
I think Apex Barrier makes it possible for them to create next to impossible hostiles for us to still be able to fight against and provide a challenge.
And thus make the game fun again.
I think Apex Barrier literally was one of the biggest pieces that saved this game from its own power creep combat model.
And that stupid decision with that stupid captain from September of last year, the one we don't talk about,
Carol Freeman.
that broke the whole thing.
I'm just going to leave that right there. Somebody can clip it, save it. Just remember that I said that, okay? I love Apex Barrier.
Ooh.
Remember that.
He wants us to remember it.
Remember it.
As though he's hearkening to the future. The Crenum time weapon on round start. Increased back.
I didn't leak anything. I leaked nothing.
Oh, you're lucky. Beck is waving at a drone right now.
Oh, there's a drone.
Yeah.
Hi, drone.
You're lucky. She didn't hear that.
Beck did not
the
pay
Crenum
attention to
time
anything.
weapon on round start increased critical hit damage percent to armadas and invading entities
That's good.
all the way up to 400%.
That's
See,
a good shrimp.
These artifacts are fantastic. You sleep on the artifacts. They did a good job with artifacts last
No. I do not sleep on artifacts. All right, I'm
Don't forget on that artifact. You get it for free if you buy the $20 BP, and if you have max Eye and Lorca ability, you'll get it to tier 3, and it'll do 1,500%.
Which
That's
one is this
incredible.
one? Which one is that one?
Oh, now he wants to pay attention. Tell us again
hold
about
on.
the shrimp.
The shrimp is delicious. Which one is that?
We're talking about the Crenum time weapon.
No,
No,
Crenum-
not that
no,
one.
he's not.
One,
That's
yeah,
an epic.
Which one?
You just said the one. What was the name? The one in the BP, the second last day.
Oh, yes. The Anarch's data pad.
No,
No,
that's
not
an
the
epic.
Anarch's
That's an epic. That's in the
Amelia-
formation. That's in the
Amelia
DTI
Earhart's-
store.
Amelia
It's
Earhart's.
the one that increases armadas and invading DTI plaque. Yeah.
The
The
DTI,
DTI
plaque.
plaque. Yeah. Thank you.
The DTI
Negar.
plaque is fantastic. That one
Is it
increases damage against invading entities and armadas all the way up to 3,500%.
Go to level 3 for me real quick. Let me just see that.
Well, level 3 gets you right to 1,500%, just like Matter said.
Well, and that is not small. Okay, when you talk about that was a rare that was provided in the battle pass, in the $20 battle pass, so not
Yes.
free to play,
Yes.
but in the $20 battle pass, you got that one, and with the Eye of Amara is actually going to take you up to 1,500% damage boost against invading entities. Now, for
That's
most
great.
of you, that is the equivalent of what the exocomps are giving you against the formation armadas and the invading entities.
Correct.
So that is a substantial boost. Anything that's multi-thousand like that is not necessarily a bad thing, especially when it comes to the invading entities and the formation armadas. There's research to help with that as well. The thing that I like about the formation armadas is the thing that I like. The coordination is tough, but I do like the store. I like the rewards that you get from that.
Yep.
Thousands upon thousands of faction credits.
Yep.
We're getting a good, still slow, all right, but decent drip of Galactic Acclaim,
Yep.
which is used for the new ship hull favors.
Yep.
So those, and then, of course, the Strand of Crenum Hair.
Yeah, that was
artifact.
a good one, too.
All right, so you got the Strand of Crenum Hair that is in there as well, and that's getting you extra shards of that, which is also available to be redeemed in the DTI store. So you've got good opportunities to advance some of these new epics. All right, the Crenum Time Weapon, Janeway's Pocket Watch, also in the DTI
That
store.
was, indeed.
You've got the plaque in there, the Crenum Strand of Hair artifact. So a lot of sourcing built in early, which is always something that I'm going to be a fan of. All right,
And
I
that
like
strand
that.
of hair, man, you get that up to 70-80%, and you've got chapel below. Maybe your chapel's maxed. Man, isolated damage is getting in the hundreds of billions.
Jifu, yeah, it is. Jifu says great ability and creepy AF. Here's the thing:
Which
the reason
one?
the strand of hair.
It's
the
not
reason
creepy. It's part of the love
it's-
story of. If
yeah.
you think it's creepy, you do not understand the Year of Hell 2-part episode.
Jifu, it was.
That reminds him of his wife. It is sad. It is a sad, touching tale.
That's why he's a villain.
He's the hero of his own story.
He is a hero.
He's just trying to get his wife back, you guys.
Yeah, that is 100% why he's pursuing this whole big time vendetta at this time.
For
war.
those of you who have your wife sitting right next to you, how many billion civilizations would you kill to bring your wife back from the dead?
Exactly 0.
And that's why you're divorced almost twice. Wrong answer.
Yep, that's a hard pass for me. All right, but nonetheless, that's right. Captain Bull says 0. I'm with you, buddy. All right, so that is what you're looking at. But sourcing is good. Okay,
Yeah.
when we look at the sourcing in the DTI store is actually very, very good. And that is where we kind of come back to what matters. And Juby said earlier, with no cooldowns. That is really, really nice. If you have the loot, you can spend it. And I think that is actually one of the subtle, and it's not even that subtle, but it is a subtle beauty of this entire arc,
Yes.
is the DTI faction store not having a ton of cooldowns.
That is eloquently put.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Then you cap off part 2 with an event store that started out very, very slow on loot and then got a huge shot in the arm here late. Whether it was reactionary, whether it was planned, we're never going to know that. We've talked about that in the past, how they have done this. And listen, it's starting to become a little bit of a pattern. Now, again, whether or not it was intentional or not doesn't necessarily matter. What matters is how we end, and how we end this particular arc is actually going to be one of the better arcs in history with event store loot. if you're an Ops 40 plus. If you're a sub Ops 40, then it's still going to land right smack dab in the middle. Not the best, not the worst, but they did hit that 180,000 loot minimum.
Just like you said.
Like I said that they had to, and they did. But if you are Ops 40 plus, and this again kind of circles back to all the evidence, everything that I've ever talked about with getting to G4, getting to 40 plus, listen, the game is there. That is the current timeline in this game is G4.
G4.
If you are holding in at G3, if you're camping at 39.
What are you doing?
You're costing yourself. Listen, it cost me. We talked about this. It cost me when I sat at Ops 39 for a year, and that was, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? I don't even remember now. I immediately recognized upon going to G4 how many G4 materials I cost myself by camping for that year.
You completely did not get.
I camped for a year. It cost me tens of thousands of materials. And now, and that was when the game was current. Okay?
That's when G3 was still a valid thing. You know who didn't do that? Probably is Dr. Juby.
Dr. Juby is still Ops 39.
He is not.
He is.
You've lost your mind.
Dr. Juby probably did not do camping.
No.
Vic says the camping philosophy.
I did not camp, no.
He did not camp.
The
And look at
camping
him now.
philosophy has hurt a lot of players. It absolutely has. I agree with that.
You have to camp at lower levels. Like I camped at 52 for 3 months while I was getting faction credits, but that allowed me to still get all the stuff I needed.
I think we are now at war with the Latin band up on the second floor.
I know. I'm listening. Like there is all kinds of hoopla going up there. I feel like our audience could be louder though. All right, there's a lot of applause coming from up there. No, you're in a feedback. There's a lot of applause coming from up there, but I think we could do a little bit louder. Can we just do a quick sound check? Can I get you guys all to go absolutely crazy, ape crap bonkers, so we can be louder than upstairs? Can we try that? Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go! Kapla!
Perfect.
I feel like they still won.
They're
still a little bit louder.
severely amplified.
Yeah. They're coming down on top of us. But that all to say, it is actually a very cool vibe. Lots
That's
of
just
fun.
part of the thing that you're missing, not being here at the Talking Trek meetup in Miami.
I know. This is actually very, very cool. The fact that all these players have come out, the fact that they're here, the fact that we are enjoying drinks and having a good time and enjoying community. As a matter of fact, we'll probably change gears here in a second because I do want to talk to some of the community. I want to talk to them about their experience in Year of Hell, but I also want to talk to them about being here and hanging out and having some fun with their friends, meeting new commanders, meeting people in their alliance and people that have played the game. And then some of them are going to actually proceed on the Star Trek cruise tomorrow.
Oh, that's where the fun really begins.
Just as a quick promo and reminder, I'm going to remind all of you guys that we are streaming again tomorrow. We will be broadcasting a show starting at approximately...
We are streaming again tomorrow. We will be live streaming at approximately 4 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. That is what we're shooting for tomorrow. So if you want to keep your stream streaks alive, set a
reminder.
Yes, Vic. There isn't a live studio audience. Here, can we flip the camera around?
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Can you pop that up for me for a second? You'll see what I mean. Oh, careful. Yeah, just grab that. Just bring it down. There you go.
Here we go. Okay, we're gonna flip it around.
Action.
Hi, everybody. Everybody wave. Everybody wave. There's the live studio audience. There we go. All right. Yeah.
Over there, we got more.
There's more over here.
We got the live bar back there.
There we go. We've got a bar back here. There's Griffin's beautiful
There's
face.
the jerk that took my quadrillions of resources back there.
Back there. There's MajorSamo. There's MajorSamo running around and being crazy back there. Samo, how many drinks have you had? 10 drinks. Are you the new trash keeper? You're the new trash keeper. Samo's the new trash keeper.
Where are your bridesmaids?
What color wedding colors are you using?
Not an engagement ring.
I love you guys so much.
Guys, look at that
It has,
beautiful
however,
wedding ring.
been moved.
Hold
It's
on.
been moved to the correct finger.
Hold on. Listen, guys. Hold on. I want to show you. This is an actual Star Trek themed engagement ring.
Amazing.
All right. Look,
It's not an engagement
it's got a Star Trek logo on it. This is a Star Trek engagement ring. This is how much of a nerd MajorSamo is. She's got a Star Trek engagement ring. Everybody, happy engagement to MajorSamo. All right, fantastic.
You know, she's just going to bring us more shots now.
I know she's going to punish us. So yeah, there's
Samo, are you going to bring us more tequila?
No, that's there's going to be ads. There's going to be ads on that if you pull that up. Listen, so yeah, we've got all this going on over here. We've got this beautiful Miami backdrop over here behind us. We've got this bar. We've got this beautiful ocean, the bridge. We got the city over here. It is absolutely a wonderful, beautiful sight here in Miami, where we are here live with our community. So we really appreciate all the hospitality and all the fun that we're having here. As a matter of fact, we're going to get Beck over here in just a couple of minutes, because rumor has it that Beck actually has a leak for us.
What?
As well. Yes.
She can't
this
leak
time,
herself.
Beck has leaks.
Wow.
We're going to be getting that out of her in just a little bit. Plus, Wardaddy's going to come over and sit and talk to us for a couple of moments as well.
I love that.
We'll try to grab them here coming up in just a couple of minutes. In the meantime, we'd like to invite some of the studio audience and you, if you would like to come up here in the podcast audience. If you're over in the Discord, you want to raise your hand and you want to come on up to the stage and tell us a little bit about your experience before we get ready to rate the Ark, because this is the rating show. This is the last time we're going to have to talk about this before we're gone for a week. Hey, real quick, Dr. Juby, is the Ark actually over? Because I have a very strict rule about grading the Ark. I think it's not, right? Don't we still have 24 hours?
It's one more day.
We can't rate it today. Can't rate it today. But you know what we can do? We can get player reactions. We can talk a little bit about it. We can find out what you guys are thinking. So we'll do that.
And by the way, nobody on this program really seems to weight this like I do. But also the storyline element, the story that they told. Did you feel like you were watching another episode of Star Trek Voyager? Was it a continuation?
Shrimp is so good.
To Star Trek Picard. Did they build a good bridge for 7 of 9 to get from Voyager to Picard? Did you feel as though that you were entertained by that? I was. I enjoyed it very much.
I did like the storyline. Listen, we have a new member. Shake. Yeah, come on up. You bringing us more food? Seth is coming up and asking if we want more food.
I want for nothing.
Obviously, I want more food.
He wants more food. You can have this food.
Give me that food.
Take
my
that
gosh,
food.
what is this? Is this like...
That's prosciutto.
What is prosciutto?
Well, if Samo's going to tequila bomb us again.
Wait, what is Samo doing with drinks?
I don't know. Oh, perfect. So
you're getting tips? So Samo went upstairs. There's a wedding happening upstairs. Samo went upstairs to take notes.
Do a little recon.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Wait, so am I just supposed to pick up prosciutto and eat it?
Uh-oh, there she is. Quit talking about Samo. Yeah, you just pick up prosciutto when you eat it.
Well, what about a thing?
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's come. Oh, God.
Oh, hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
she's
Major Samo is trying to sneak up on us. Here, come on. Grab the mic. Let's talk a little bit about... Can you see straight? Are you slurring your speech? All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Just fine, thank you. Are we on?
Yeah, you're on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just fine, thank you very much. But you seem to be very concerned about the amount of drinks that
I'm not
people are
concerned.
being involved with. So,
I'm not at
in
all.
fact, this table right back here is trying to sponsor some hydrates for you.
Oh, that's a
great.
bad idea. That's a terrible plan.
I was looking around and I'm trying to hook you up with a little something. Unfortunately,
You are the
our-
drink
our,
connoisseur.
I appreciate your effort.
I'm just trying to look out for you guys.
That's very thoughtful.
I know the food is here, but
Putz just peed himself.
What?
I had an accident.
Putz, why am I looking at it? Why-
Come sit by Samo and tell us. We can't
Why
hear
am I
you or
looking
see you
at
over
it?
there.
I think
I don't understand what's happening right now. Putz just peed
Sorry.
himself.
I had an accident.
Well, you got to sit down.
no, because I'm wet.
Well, you still got to sit on it. Nobody can see you.
Do you guys
Thank
hear
you,
that?
Scopely.
Tell us exactly what happened here.
I spilled a drink on myself,
Okay.
Oh, my God.
and now I look like I peed myself. It's a moist dongle. I have now a moist
God,
dongle.
Tarpy. No.
So for all of you out there,
Putz, I'm getting ready to mute
Yes.
this mic. We're getting ready to dump out. We got to cut out of this.
that's all I wanted to
So
say.
watch out, Wardaddy. There's a tree there.
Okay.
Wardaddy just ran into a tree.
He did.
It
indeed
could
ran
be
into
because
a
it's dark.
See, y'all trying to pretend that I'm off the hook something here. People are running into trees. We're spilling dongles of moistness.
For the record, I've seen you run into 0 trees.
I saw him run into a tree.
My shoes are wet.
Oh, my God.
My
Putz has
shoes
to go
are
to
wet.
bed.
Yeah.
Can Putz go to bed?
Putz can go to bed.
Putz needs to go to bed.
I do
J-Babe
like your
says-
fingernails. I just saw the gold. That's
J-Babe
thank
says
you.
that made me
So
choke.
let's get them on camera there. Look at that. They're
Look.
nice and shiny.
Very pretty nails.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get some research in upstairs?
Some research in.
Yeah, there's a wedding up there. We thought you went up there to just kind of do a little recon, take some notes.
We didn't get.
Look at that face.
Like she doesn't
Look at that.
know what
Look at
her
that
wedding
pretty
is going
face,
to
just
be. Like, she's
glaring.
been planning
There's a
it
lot of
for
knives coming out of that.
Okay.
That is not. What are you trying to do?
that.
Oh, this.
Oh. Major Samo, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Major Samo is here.
Y'all just building up for disappointment when the cruise finishes and it's like, oh, how was the wedding? There was no wedding. There was no engagement.
Hey, listen. Don't they
Sometimes
do,
weddings-
Don't they
This
do
is from-
weddings? Hold on. Don't they
This is
do
from my
that wedding
alliance
vow thing?
mate.
Yeah.
Don't they do that? Hey, Thumbelina, don't they do like some kind of wedding ceremony thing on the ship? Yeah, they do
Oh,
vow.
they do
They do
indeed.
the renewal
Vow
of vows.
renewal.
Yeah.
More than 10 miles out to sea and everything's legal.
We've lost complete control of this program, ladies and gentlemen.
Anubis
I
says, "Is
apologize.
this the first time someone gets stabbed on a live stream?"
Oh, hopefully not.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's still early. I know there is still another hour and a half
We're
of
only
open bar.
halfway through this event, y'all realize.
So
we gotta
there's-
get our girl back.
There's
'cause,
plenty of time for assault and battery to still
Yeah,
occur.
hey, listen, people can still get stabbed on this show, and it's gonna.
Be it by a rogue tree branch or
Yeah, it could
oyster
be.
shell.
Let me ask you a question: Are you in a state of mind to talk about the game? Like, did you, or are you totally piss ass drunk?
She's perfect.
not.
She's perfectly sober.
Putz is the one over here just
Putz
floating
is-
around.
Putz-
Look at him.
Putz is
Look
hot.
at this guy right now. What is wrong with him?
Yeah, I'm afraid this chair is going back.
Oh my God, Putz. Jeez. We don't have a delay dump, do we? Is there a delay dump?
I don't know.
Can somebody
cussed.
roll him
I'm
into the
sorry.
ocean?
I'm sorry. I
Can
cussed.
can somebody sober him up back here? Just dump him in the water.
I didn't realize Sir Tail was here.
Oh my God. Yeah, Putz is more lit than a Christmas tree. Yeah.
Mrs. Putz to the stage.
Where's Mrs. Putz? Mrs. Putz?
We're gonna have to call your chaperone.
Fine. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Well, there they go.
All right. Thank you, Major Samo. Congratulations on
We
everything.
can talk about the game at some point, sure, with this lady who is not engaged.
Perfect. There she goes.
All right. So, yes.
coulda fooled me.
Sir Tail says, wait, what? I'm pretty sure Putz stole your supply. Okay. Putz is here on your stash. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That is absolutely happening here.
He
Why
is-
am I
he is-
think-
he is
why am
actually
I
crying.
sticky? I ate prosciutto. Now I'm sticky.
Because it was booby-trapped prosciutto.
What is
Moopsie
prosciutto?
Moopsie put honey in the prosciutto.
Oh, we got more drinks.
Oh,
From Miami.
Miami.
What is
There you
this?
go.
That
Get it.
is very clear.
Well, we know what that is.
Tequila. All right. Well, I like tequila. Tequila makes my clothes fall off.
I'm glad. Well, that's the problem. Ah, sugar and
Wait,
Spanish.
play the song before you drink it.
I don't
Too
have
late.
rights to it.
Too late. I got it. It's a country song, Beck. I'm not actually getting naked. Beck walks up and is like, wait a second.
Oh
this
man, Beck is off camera and she is giving the laser eyes to DJs.
That was worse than Samo
Deservedly
right there.
so. Deservedly
Yeah.
so.
I'm not actually taking clothes off. It's fine. Unless.
Oh look, there you go. You-
I got bread.
Oh my God. This is High Zero G says he is absolutely rolling over here. Well, I'm glad that you're having a good
At
time.
least it's quality entertainment.
Yeah, can we get back to topic? Beck, can we talk about leaks? Beck has leaks, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right,
Putz, you
Scram,
need
we
to,
gotta
you
get
need
back
to
here.
roll over there.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. That's yours. Thank
Okay,
you,
watch
sir.
out, there's a tree there.
Don't run over Beck. We're not insured for that. Yeah.
Yeah, come on over. Ladies and gentlemen, the
this
wonderful and amazing Beck Likes Plants is here.
Oh, look at that.
There you are. Hello. How are you?
I'm doing well. I forgot humidity existed.
Yeah, the camera is fogging up.
I don't know why she's so blurry.
The camera is fogging up.
It's okay.
I don't know what's
Are
going
you
on.
out of breath?
Yeah, I just ran around the tree.
Wait, just running around the tree?
Yeah, I ran around the tree.
Okay, gotcha.
That was
How
as
are
fast
you?
as I can go.
Welcome
You
to
did a great job.
Miami. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Miami.
Thank you.
You got here, I think, late yesterday, right?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be around the same time as me, and then that didn't end up
Yeah.
happening.
No, I heard that you came in very late.
It was
Actually, you both
slightly.
came in late.
I got here at 11. I
Yeah.
got here at 11. He got here at like 2:30. Nobody picked him up at the
2:30 in the
airport.
morning.
Yeah.
It was
I was
ridiculous.
actually really concerned because with the time difference, I thought I'm not going to sleep and all the things. Oh no, I was so tired. Oh.
Oh,
no, thank you.
Oh, yes. There comes Seth with more tequila.
No, thank you.
Oh, is that for me?
I have another one for her.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
But thank you.
Beck is like, this is a very
Nope.
bad idea.
Very bad idea.
All right.
You tried, Moopsie.
Yeah, good try.
Yeah.
Good try.
I was robbed.
This is
Me over there eyeing the company camera. Over there.
Yeah, we've got spies over here. Okay.
No.
Appreciate you being here. Let's say a couple of courtesy promotional courtesies here.
Yes.
First of all, thanks to Scopely for and specifically Beck for putting this together.
Yes, a big round of applause for
When
Beck.
we were talking about when we started talking about doing the Miami meetup, when we first started talking about putting this whole thing together, Beck's first question was, how can I help?
Been from day one, as
How
always.
can I help? Which is amazing and wonderful. So we started putting together the plans. We started putting together some things. And Beck comes to us here, I guess probably about a week or two, probably about 2-3 weeks ago, and says, hey, I've got us a venue. We literally just like booked out this entire restaurant floor, the whole patio. It's on the ocean. It's beautiful outdoor setting. Trash Keeper wants an open bar, so we're going to do that.
Yep.
All right. We're going to do
Specifically.
food specifically for Trash Keeper. We've got the food, and we're going to do all the things. And Beck literally put this whole thing together. We were planning on one show today. Then we get to come to this beautiful, amazing, elegant location, Amara at Parizo. By the way, I'm being told I'm not saying that right.
You're doing
Amara.
great.
Amara.
It's an A, not an O.
Oh, it's an A. Amara at Parizo. Beautiful location. How did you scout this place? Did you just find it? Or you've not been to Miami, right?
Oh,
Or-
no, I've been here a lot, actually. So, fun fact, my family is from Miami.
Okay.
They don't live in Miami anymore. They've moved Central Florida. So I did used to come out here quite a bit, but this is where my family is from. But in terms of finding the location, some people know this if they knew me prior to here, but I used to do event coordinating, and that was like the thing.
This is one of your places.
So this, actually, I reached out to my sister, who now runs that business on her own, the event coordinating business, and I said, hey, I got a lot of work right now. I need a coordinator to just narrow down places for me. Give me, 10 places for me to look at, and then I'll get it taken care of. And she's like, okay, what's how many people? What's the budget? No, all the standard, normal questions
All
that
the
somebody
things.
would ask.
Yep.
And it felt like old times again, working with my sister to figure that out. And all credit goes to my sister. This was the number one place she recommended for us to check out. So I'm not going to share the business name live on camera because I don't want to out her. But yeah, my sister did that. And then so we just started talking with the crew here, and
Well,
they were
absolutely,
really excited.
Absolutely amazing location. And thank you very much for the food and drink.
Yeah.
Dragon Keeper says, yeah, that's right. Me wanting an open bar is my gift to everyone who showed up.
Thank you,
Everybody
Dragon
say
Keeper.
thank you, Dragon Keeper.
Thank you, Dragon Keeper.
There you go. Yeah, he and especially Scopely owes a thank you to Dragon Keeper because by him not being here, you guys saved
Oh,
about
yeah, we're
$1,000.
saving a ton.
Yeah,
They haven't
you
even
guys
had
are saving thousands
I
tonight.
learned from Nashville. I have learned.
You guys are saving a ton of money tonight.
That's great.
So, listen, we're very, very excited. It was revealed here just a couple of weeks ago, early January, that you were going to be on the boat as well. You're going on Star Trek The Cruise. We
That
disembark
was
tomorrow.
the hardest thing to keep secret. Just like Nashville, it was really hard to keep it a secret, but I wanted to wait till official channels made the announcement first. But I'm so stoked. And
Yeah.
for multiple reasons, I've got my matching jacket that's sitting over there, my Voyager
Perfect.
jacket, and ready to get my signatures and get on the boat.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. The Voyager is some of our favorite series.
It is the best series of Star Trek.
Very much a fan of Voyager. Super excited about being here for this cruise, and we've got a great cast that's going to be here. So there's going to be a lot of fun to have on the boat, but it's not all work and it's not all play. You've got a couple of things on the docket as well.
Yes, I do.
You got, what day is it that they've got? You're hosting a panel, right?
I'm hosting a panel with Tuvok and Harry Kim. That's like wild to me. That's on day
What?
7.
Yeah,
Yes.
you didn't know that?
What a jerk this one is. Unbelievable.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
got
I'm so
Tuvok,
excited.
Rude. That is so rude.
Tim Russ, and Garrett Wong is going to be on a stage. She's hosting the panel. That's great. Have you given any thought to, well, obviously you have. Are you ready to tell a little bit, maybe a leak, one of the questions? What are you guys going to talk about?
I don't know if I can link this.
Oh, come on, give us one. You've got an hour on that panel. So
Yeah.
what is
I might have to write a few more questions.
What is one question that you really want to get in? Like one question that you really want to know of Harry Kim, of Tuvok. What is it that is just burning in the mind? And maybe the community can help.
Yeah.
If you guys had an hour with Tim Russ and Garrett Wong, what are the questions that you guys would want to ask? All right, because Beck is going to be able to do that. And by the way, maybe unbeknownst to you, we have been given exclusive broadcast rights to your panel.
Indeed, we have.
You're kidding.
No. So we'll be able to take your panel and broadcast it on our channels.
You're not going to put on like the dog face Snapchat filter on me
Might
while
just
I'm...
turn you
Okay.
green. That
Okay.
would be the only
Hey,
thing.
that's
we
my
do.
gimmick.
Might just turn
But
you green.
I can't promise you that the audience will not rate your performance question by question.
Yeah, that could be a thing. So Stradalorian says, did Tim Russ like the idea of Tubix? How did he feel about
So
that episode?
one is on my list. Because they're dynamic. Tuvok and Neelix's dynamic on the show is so fun. In the beginning, it's just total disdain for Neelix from Tuvok. And then as the show goes on, they end up becoming very dear friends. And I think that that's great. Also, one of the things on my list is there's an episode in Voyager where I believe they're experimenting with a quantum slipstream drive to be able to get home faster.
Right.
This is before. I'm sure everyone's seen these, so I hope. I don't think I'm spoiling the show. It's been out
It's
for 30
15,
years.
20 years old at this point.
30.
We're fine.
This is the 30th
Definitely not a
anniversary.
spoiler.
Oh, that's right. 30th.
Yeah,
That's
30th.
right. 30 years.
So there's this episode where they do that. That's before Barclay starts making contact with them.
Right.
And if they go through with it, the ship combusts, and only Harry Kim and I believe it's Chakotay. They're the only survivors.
I love that episode.
It's such a good episode.
That's a great episode.
And
you
it's
had
a pivotal
an
part.
older, very jaded
Yes.
captain, or
Captain-
lieutenant. Was it lieutenant or captain?
Is this the episode that starts
He
in
went
the
back
future
in-
where the Voyager is under ice?
Under ice.
Yes.
That's right. He comes back in
He
time.
comes back in time, and they say, hey, he really only has the one shot.
Yeah.
And he had been calculating for, I don't remember how many years in the future it is. I think it's like 20 years in the
20
future.
25 years in the
Yeah.
future.
Yes. And so he's talking about how his entire past 25 years, all he did was do the math. So it's a super, super great episode. And so that's on my list to talk about as well. But yeah, I'm excited. It'll be a good time.
I would ask them if there was a dynamic on screen which mirrored reality or did not, in that Tuvok was so much the father and Harry Kim was the kid, the son.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
did that or did that not carry on? Were they peers? Were they buddies? Were they joking around? Or was there an age difference which led to that sort of mentor-mentee relationship? Because Tim Russ has been an actor for far longer. That's one of Harry Kim's first gigs was on Voyager. He was barely 21 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize how young he was.
Yeah, Garrett Wong is incredibly younger than Tim Russ.
Comfortable just to ask, what does community mean to you? And what's so special about the Star Trek Fleet Command community? And we just want to get that. That's for internal purposes. But there could also be a potential where our team might want to share it with somebody else. And in that case, if you're comfortable with that, I do have little release forms for that. But if it's just internal, would love to have a couple of small little interviews, 30 seconds of your time, over there in just a couple minutes when I'm done right here. So just request that of the people here.
And there
on the
you
patio.
go. For the chat that just dropped out, they came back and you missed the leaks. I can't help that.
Sorry.
Yeah, we said it one time. And
Y'all
one
are now sworn to secrecy.
One time was all that we could reveal right
said
there.
no take-backs and no
yeah, no
repeatsies.
take-backsies. So, listen, I know that we're suffering a little bit from some stream lag. We're going to do our best to get this thing back up for you guys. But we are on the water. It's a very clear sky, and it does appear that we are preparing to lose some of our data connectivity. So we'll probably actually be getting ready to wrap up here in about the next 20, 30 minutes anyway. Captain Bull says, I'm unsubscribing now. But yeah, the bit rate is we're dropping rate at an exceptionally high bit rate. So we're gonna try to stay with you here as best we can, but we know we're dropping.
I'm going to switch one more time to another network.
All right.
Ooh, look at that.
And
Oh, we're still dropping 35%.
and
of frames.
then yeah, it's going right back up. So
Yeah.
we're about done. Well, and it makes sense. I got 1 bar of 5G. We just
That's
don't
what
have.
I'm saying.
We don't have signal. Yeah, but at least we can try to stay connected.
Just stay like
I know
that.
we're back. We're back. Just
Keep
just
your arm up
hold
in
that
there.
right there. Seth is going to be our new cellular antenna. All right.
That's what you get for standing
and
right there.
then, yeah, there you go. There you go. He's just going to hold that up.
Now
All
point
right.
with your right hand.
Yes.
For,
Just point to the sky.
it's working. Look,
wow,
we're
that
green.
plane
Oh,
is
we're
really
red.
close to the ground. That is crazy.
well, we don't want to talk about that this day and age.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, so we're going to try to hang on just for a couple more minutes. Yes, we're going to put the plane up in the tree. How much battery life's on it right now? 33%? Okay, let's go walk around. We only need to buy 15 more minutes. See if we can get better signal somewhere. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Seth. I'll buy you a drink on Scopleys tab.
Super helpful.
All right. So, yes, Elon, here's our calls.
That's not how that
Elon,
works.
That's
where
how that
are you?
works.
So,
Starlink.
listen, as we talk about some of the stuff that's getting ready to happen on the cruise, we talked about your panel that you get to have. Also, my understanding is that Star Trek Fleet Command gamers on the cruise are also going to get a little something extra
They will.
sneak peek, right? Tell us a
They
little bit
will.
about that. What are we leaking tonight?
Well, we're not leaking anything tonight.
Oh, well, obviously
we're
we
leaking
are.
things on the boat. Hopefully the boat's not leaking. But
That's a bad word to use when you're on a ship is leaks.
Yeah, true.
We don't want to talk about leaks on a ship.
I'm sorry.
Can we just divulge information for the first time?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
There you go.
There will be information that is not getting released anywhere else on the boat during that panel.
Very
I'm
nice.
specifically not saying the
You
L word.
guys, you guys are going to get a leak on the boat is what's going to happen. That's right. You guys are getting leaks on the boat. All right. Now, this is going to happen. When are you doing it? You're doing it during your panel? During
Yes.
your panel, you're going to actually come. And what is it that we can expect to see? Are you sharing information? Do we have a video interstitial? What is it that
If
we can
it
expect
works,
to see?
it'll be a video. But we will be on the boat, and I am ship. Oh, that's what you're saying. That's
Is it-
not what I
No.
thought you were saying.
I thought they were saying shit.
I thought there
it's
were
a
bad
ship,
words.
It's not a boat.
I thought they were just
I
cussing at us.
apologize. You are correct. It is a ship.
No, I call it a boat. It's still a boat. It's fine. It's a boat.
Uh-oh.
It's a boat.
It's a boat. It's a ship. I think we can all agree Star Trek Fleet Command has always been about the cruise.
Oh, yeah, good. Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Wardaddy.
I hope people know I did not give my mic away willingly.
Wardaddy. Kill First says, Logan, I love you. There you go, right there. Well done, says Lost In.
Here he comes.
Appreciate it.
Coming
Oh, he's coming back.
Flying
He's coming
in.
back. Vic calls that a winner right there. Thank you.
Oh, he came and gave a little heart on the screen for
There you
y'all,
go,
but-
hearts.
Yeah.
Very good. So we've got a little bit of leaky information that'll be coming on the boat as well.
No, it'll be coming on the ship,
On the ship.
not the boat.
And that information is going to pertain to the upcoming arc.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
there
So
you go.
it'll be, especially, I mean, y'all know that I often try to get information out just a couple days early
Sure.
anyway. And with being on the ship, that's a little bit harder to access. So it'll be along those veins of what's coming next.
Very
next
good.
month.
Very excited about that. Let's see. Hey, Moose, or Moopsy. Where's Moopsy?
Right behind you.
Oh, he's back there.
Literally
Okay.
in the dark shadows.
Moose says that you'll get better reception if you stand on one foot.
Oh, Lord.
He's doing it.
He's actually doing it.
He's
Oh my
doing
God,
the
can you see it?
flamingo stand.
Can you see it right there? Right there he is. There's his face right there.
Oh, it's like Smile again. I barely saw his silhouette.
There he is, and he is standing on one foot. Very, very nice.
I love it.
Very good.
It's like Captain Morgan.
I appreciate the commitment.
Yeah, it's actually really,
dedication.
really nice. So, listen, we should probably get ready to wrap up. Right now, there are over 200 people watching in the live studio audience, or in the Twitch audience. Plus, we have a live studio out here. You guys have
Insane.
been phenomenal. Thank you guys so very much. Give yourselves a round of applause. Everybody hanging out here. Have you guys enjoyed the food and drink here tonight? Absolutely. And again, thank you to Beck for putting that together,
Yes,
for
thank you,
hosting
Beck.
us for dinner. That is very, very nice of you. We actually have still about an hour. And once we get done here, we'll be able to visit this young lady back here. And because we're not going to be able to work.
Pointing at the bar.
Yeah, I'm pointing at the bar. We're not going to be able to do much drinking on the boat because we're going to be working a lot.
It's a ship.
On the boat.
It's
So,
a
Ship.
ship.
On the ship.
oh my gosh. All right.
I'm just going to autocorrect live on this.
Okay, great.
I
Thank you.
did that to
Appreciate
him
that.
all
It's
last
a
year. It didn't
schooner.
help.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
that's right. Thank you, Juby. We'll call it a schooner.
It's
all right?
not a schooner.
So
Although I do appreciate the Mallrats reference.
yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Hey, Deathblade says, hey, Moopsy. Deathblade says, if you actually climb this tree, reception would be better. What about that tree? Well, you're not scared of a little bit of water, are you?
Nah.
Nah, you're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
We don't have a waiver
This-
for that.
Not to be that nerd, but this looks like a cousin of a fiddle leaf fig.
What?
Well,
That type of tree. A Ficus lorata.
She does like plants.
I like plants.
Andy says, DJ, do you get to get on the ship earlier? Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess.
Indeed. In fact, I heard that he's writing in with Jonathan Frakes.
Yes, Frakes is my bus buddy.
I get Jerry Ryan
Yeah, I call dibs
on Frakes
on Frakes.
and left Ryan wide open.
Then I call Kate Mulgrew.
There you go. See? All right.
See, we're all winners here. You know,
We're all
Jerry,
winners.
Everybody wins.
She couldn't join the panel, so instead I'm just her bus buddy.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got bus buddies.
Bus buddy.
Ladies and
today-
gentlemen,
today is Jerry Ryan's birthday.
today is her birthday.
Yeah, her actual birthday.
Everybody,
It is.
can we sing happy birthday to Jerry
No,
Ryan?
she can't hear us.
She
She
might be watching.
She could be.
Listen, we know that Jerry Ryan is watching.
Jerry, if you're watching, I
who
love you.
doesn't watch?
You are my favorite Star Trek character of all time.
Very inspirational.
Very inspirational.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jerry. Happy birthday to you. Very nice. All right, good job, everybody. All right, very good. That's right. It is her. It is her birthday. Andy says we just got taken down for copyright strike.
Damn it!
Oh,
that
no.
happy birthday song.
That
again.
happens.
Jeez. All right.
We forgot to do the TGI Fridays version.
Yeah. Right. Everybody, let's do it again. All right, guys.
Happy birthday from the Fridays crew. Wish it was your birthday so we can party too. Hey. See?
I know
I
that one.
didn't actually know that one.
I know that one.
Beck knows it.
Didn't actually know that one. All right, guys, appreciate everybody hanging out. Listen, the connection is stabilized. Do you think we got a minute?
Yeah, we have a minute.
You think we got a minute to get Wardaddy on?
It all depends on how much longer Moopsy can stand on one foot.
Moopsy is standing on one foot, and it's actually working, everybody. Like, it's actually working.
Like it's green.
Ish.
Thank you, Moose, for the tip. All right, standing on one foot actually made it better.
Wow.
Don't put that foot down. Okay. All right, he's holding that foot up. Wardaddy. Wardaddy.
Oh, look at that.
Hey.
Look at that.
He's just out
It
there
just took
schmoozing
one-
with the
took
people.
one Logan.
With the people.
Schmoozing with the people.
I'd schmooze with Thumbelina too.
You want to come and
Who
chat
wouldn't?
for a second? Thumbelina, can I borrow your studly young man here for a moment, if I may? Okay.
Where'd he go?
Thumbelina's
He's
out
setting
there.
down
Lost him.
grabbing water.
I feel like Thumbelina's throwing down a claim
There.
on Logan
I
here.
can
Who
pass
wouldn't?
this off to you.
I think that,
And then I don't know how much longer this is going on, but just a reminder, we're gonna go over there in just a couple of minutes for anybody that would like to share what community means to you.
that's right. Anybody in the live studio audience, we're going to be doing film testimonials over here in just a little bit. So I'm going to go first.
Yeah. And
But after 3 more tequilas.
Oh, great.
oh Lord.
Perfect.
I do hope that you are over there. But really the big thing is y'all. Oh my
yes.
goodness.
I got another tequila. Woo! Hold on, I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this right now.
This is not in our contract.
Oh Lord. Oh.
All right.
But no,
Time for my testimonial.
But really, speaking of the testimonials, a really big thing that we want to do is do more of these. And so my humble request is share about what community means to you. I want to do more of these. I want to do more get-togethers all over the place anytime Star Trek fans are gathering together and do something for Star Trek Fleet Command. So that would be my ask.
Beck,
That
you're an
is-
amazing person, a pillar in our community.
Thank you
and
very
a big
much.
reason for why we're all here today having so much fun. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
joining us.
All right.
Really
I'll
appreciate
pass
it.
this off to Mr. Man Bun.
Where's Wardaddy? But
He ran
again,
away?
everybody,
Okay.
how about a huge round of applause for Rebecca Plants? Thank you very much for hosting us tonight. We appreciate that.
Bye-bye.
Everyone
Bye-bye.
loves Beck.
See ya.
There
Absolutely.
she goes. Off she goes.
Everybody loves Beck, and you know, honestly, I genuinely mean this. She came together. She came to with plans for Nashville. She's come now through with plans for Miami. Rumor has it that we might be working on a Las Vegas project.
You never know.
So-
Anything's possible. Hui.
So yeah, things are in the works. We're working on things, and I appreciate the cooperation from our partners at Scopely who value community in this way to be able to get together and have a little bit of fun and experience friendships and lifestyles and things like that out of the game. Because ultimately, we've talked about this in the past, community, that community and alliance mean everything in this game. They really, really do. And it's really, really interesting to me, our next guest, who has absolutely witnessed this and worked to make community a larger part of the game and making sure that players have reliable events and a plethora of events and making sure that those events work and the hooks and the rewards and the tools. We're going to talk to him a little
That
bit.
they make sense.
They do make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our very own beloved Wardaddy. He is Logan. How are you, buddy?
How's it going, Logan?
Good.
Now, I'll have to ask you, do you think that was DJ's being genuine, or is that just the tequila making him extra emotional and sappy?
Yeah, no, it's definitely the tequila talking. You know, I've had a great time hanging out with all of you lovely folks, but this one's getting a little off the rails. So
Getting a little saucy.
Everything is fine. Everything is completely fine. I am not even feeling the tequila yet.
That's what they all
yeah,
say.
alcohol doesn't even affect me.
Yeah, I am completely fine. Don't worry about a thing. Logan, appreciate you being here. Welcome. We found out probably here a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that you would also be joining us on Star
I
Trek
was
The
so
Cruise.
delighted to know that
Absolutely.
that was the case.
I actually found a way in just so I could make that pun that I did earlier on the stream.
It was
So,
well
I
worth
mean,
it.
I got what I came for effectively. But
Yeah,
You're already a winner.
yeah, there we go. We already checked off the bucket list for the cruise.
There you go. Guys, last time we had Logan on, we were actually in Culver City, and we were talking to him about some of the tools. Logan works very much in the analytics, the integration, the working of tools that make the game.
efficiencies.
Yeah, that make the game work better. As a matter of fact, we can absolutely safely say that the number of events and scoring hooks that come out today that don't work are remarkably fewer than they used to be.
They're remote. They don't exist anymore.
Yeah, we can also look at reward errors, right, in scaling of the pack or the bundle rewards as far as like, oh, well, this one's missing G5 crystal or this one's missing G6 ore or stuff like that. That has come to a much lower frequency as well.
It's dropped like 95%.
And a lot of that is due in part to the tools that you have been working on. You've told me for over a year that a lot of the project that you work on has been automation and tools, scaling, things like that. What is it that you've been working on the last few months that commanders have been able to experience an improvement in?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I don't think I had the chance, but thank you guys for having me on here. It's brilliant to be back on the stream to say hello to you lovely folk. And yeah, I've been working on a number of things, but really, I think at the core of it, right, Star Trek is going to be 7 years old this year.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty wild. And there is, a ton of stuff in the game and a ton more stuff to make. So really, I've been working on a lot of tools to streamline things. I'm basically the ex-Borg faction, but for Scopely.
Very good, very good.
And yeah, so I mean, I've been designing a lot of tools that let us, redo, improve swaths of the game at a time. I had a hand in a lot of the improvements for the Update 75 event store. There was a lot of
really?
A lot of cool new
Huge
things
shout
added
out.
there.
Huge shout
the
out.
resources and materials were up
Are you
there.
the whip master?
I may have had a hand in getting the whip.
He got the whip in, everybody.
It was not entirely me.
He got the whip in.
Whip master.
Hey, all credit goes to the Arc Runner, of course. I might have had a small hand in that, though.
Well, that was absolutely huge. That's been something that we've been chasing in the event store for a long time. As a matter of fact, Obsidian Hamster called it his white whale, no pun intended. He called that the item that he singularly wanted in the event store more than anything else. So, and it was time, right?
It was definitely time. There was a number of other things that were added there. The resources and materials also, hopefully, notably went up quite a bit.
Yep.
And, a number of other things. There are massive reworks of things to like the daily events and such that we've been able to do, the massive rollouts and reworks of these things. And there's cool stuff in that vein coming. There are more redesigns and revisions and revisiting, old pieces of the game that aren't functioning as well as we'd like. And we have, the ability to be able to effectively enact change on those things now.
Nothing makes me hotter than to hear that.
Well, it really does.
I get all hot under the collar.
Well, we actually saw an announcement from Hammy actually just, I think, yesterday regarding already new revisions and updates on Ahead of the Curve. We saw that in December, the big daily and weekly event cycle kind of rerun, which has been really good. A lot of players seeming to engage in that, despite the fact that some of the rewards may have fallen out. Logan, if I can ask, as far as the data metrics on that look, Ahead of the Curve probably has really surged player participation in the daily mini events, right?
Yeah, I mean the rework as a whole has been great. I don't know how to specifically, I guess, reference numbers here, but there's been a notable uptick in the people taking a part of these events, day in and day out. There's been some interesting reward changes that I think, for the most part, are received pretty well. And yeah, I think it's just really the start of a number of other similar types of things we would love to do. And we're hoping to reinvigorate lots of pieces of the game.
Well, not only that, but we saw this announcement from Hammy just literally 24, 48 hours ago that one of the big pieces of community feedback with the new Ahead of the Curve revamp was the lack of...
Mining Monday missing.
What? Mining Monday's totally there.
Is it? Do you get?
Do you need another? Do you need another tequila?
I thought Mining Monday was one of the ones that was not included in Head of
No,
Code.
it's a Cosmic Cleanup is not included, but that's not what players are excited about. The announcement from Hammy comes back and basically said, "What is happening right now?"
I had 3 bars for a second right here.
Seth is right here, like he's actually poking me in the shoulder.
Well, he's in charge of the bars. So he's got to do what he's going to do.
But the big announcement coming from Hammy that Latinum and Ultra Recruits, Latinum and Ultra Recruits are being restored.
Returned in. Okay.
Yeah. So that's actually a big thing. And you guys reacted on that based on the feedback. Ultra Recruits and Latinum, maybe at first glance, not super important currencies, but for younger players, it actually ended up being really valuable, right?
Yeah, and no doubt, right? Like, and we want to make sure that players at all stages of the game are able to get what they need. The Ultra Recruits especially, I think, is super key to newer players to getting a lot of those officers they need. And similarly, with all these big changes, we continue to appreciate you guys' feedback. We read a lot more of Discord, of different tickets that are started than you guys may think. We're seeing all of it, so it's all super helpful, and we're really happy to be making the changes to hopefully make everything squared away and just pure upside. Purely better for players.
When you are talking about some of the projects and initiatives that you're working on, obviously we've talked about ahead of the curve, we've talked about the daily and weekly events, and then just the basic tools to make the events and the live ops team create events that are working more stability, right? There's more consistency in the event rewards, and the scoring hooks are working better. And a lot of that has been on a team and a project that you've spearheaded. What is next for you guys?
Oh, I wouldn't say next. There's some current that is quite interesting. I'm actually I've moved temporarily away from some of my live ops duties, and I'm actually helping develop some tooling for game design. So I'm kind of looking to improve the processes there. They've not historically had, some sort of tools person dedicated to that sort of thing. So I'm hoping to give them a lot more flexibility and fluidity in some of the same respect as Live Ops now has to be able to move things around and make the game just better. Better content and better balancing, all of the above.
When you're talking about some of the tools that you can provide for game design, are we referring to the mathematical equations like the strength of hostile, the strength of shipped, or the expected player research? What is it that you're using as when you say you're creating tools for game design, what does that entail exactly? Are you creating a model of the common player?
What can they see better as a result of your hard work?
Yeah, so there's kind of two aspects of it, right? One is the math piece. Big fan of math, and the math definitely weighs into it. So I'm cooking up lots of fancy formulas and such. But also, it's just workflow, like efficiency. What can you see as a result of this sort of work? Well, I'm just kind of beginning on some of this, so you'll see it a little later down the line. But different types of content. Content that is potentially, more interesting, more wide-reaching. I can't promise anything, of course. I am not the sole arbiter of these decisions, but it gives the ability for our game design team to really do what is going to meet their creative desire, as opposed to what they have time to complete some of the time, which is how it is with working on a game this big.
Bandwidth continues to be an issue that we've seen, not only from the game design side, but also live ops, with the frequency at which content is pushed and features are pushed and even bundles and packs are written and primes and this and that. It just comes at a crazy fast rate. There has been, and I'm going to touch on this subject here because I know you've played in arenas here lately. Arenas have been a little bit of a point of contention.
Oh, here we go.
They've been a point of contention. Listen, I still maintain, community, that arenas are the single best feature. They're the single best creation of the mind that exists in Star Trek Fleet Command.
Yeah.
We're still looking for the perfect formula. Do you believe that your automation and your tools are going to be able to improve existing mechanics? Arenas is something that players desperately want to work properly. Is there anything in your arsenal that can help improve that process?
Well, two things to that. First of all, I'm a huge fan of arenas. It is my favorite feature to play.
Absolutely, mine too.
My favorite thing to do in the game. I got a couple of buddies that I queue up with almost every week.
Yeah.
And, certainly I would love to see arenas be as fantastic as possible. I think the main thing for like some of these features and why it's difficult to tie, something directly one-to-one is really what I'm doing is buying time. I'm creating bandwidth, so to speak, out of thin air, things that would take...
You're not buying time, you're selling time. You're giving time away.
Yeah, things that would take days, now take a matter of seconds. And that frees up the team to do a lot more things, right? To spend more time coming up with new features, new nuances, new ways to play. Really just trying to make sure everything's well-oiled, and then you'll end up seeing, I guess, the results of what a little, lube and grease can do, I suppose. Shout-outs to the officer tool.
There you go, lube. See,
yeah.
you got. There you go, lube. I think one of the things that you point out there is super valuable, which is things that used to take weeks now take seconds.
Everything's better with lube.
Everything's better with lube.
Shout out. Shout out.
But that also is going to provide additional bandwidth towards troubleshooting issues. Like we've been talking about the impulse cap with arenas and the board tracking issue with arenas. I know that is a feature of yours that you love to play. That has to be frustrating to you as well, that the feature doesn't work as well as we want it to work.
Yeah.
Can you provide a little bit of insight? I know that the team is providing a great deal of priority on arenas. We've seen that you guys are continuing to reiterate. You guys are continuing to experiment and test. I, for one, love the fact that you guys adopted the impulse speed cap as a test.
As a test. Not as a solution.
As a test. All right. But I love the fact that you guys did that because that was directly sourced from the community. But your tools, hopefully then, providing less time developing new math tables and more time able to go in and troubleshoot or create some of the solutions and fixes that we're looking for existing features, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the work I'm currently doing is certainly more on the design end, right? The actual conception of the feature and different things that are going to go into that. But to your point, right? Our team internally loves Arena thoroughly. We all play, we all have a great time doing it, and everybody wants to see arenas be super fun and as performant as possible. Engineers are certainly working around the clock on that guy, and I'm hoping across the board we can just continue to do better and do more at a higher clip at a higher accuracy.
Well, I appreciate the time that you've taken with us here. I hope that you have an absolutely amazing time on the cruise. The fact that that you've been able to come out and tell us a little bit about some of the automation processes. I mean, here's the thing. When you look at automation, no matter what you do there, it creates bandwidth. That's some of the stuff that I know that has been super important to you in the past when we've talked, had some of our fireside chats up at, at some of the other places that we visited. To you, efficiency is more important than anything else. And I think that a lot of the commanders would agree with you that making the game work more efficiently and therefore having more time to dedicate, more bandwidth to dedicate to issues, to players, to creating new things, that's always going to be good for the longevity of a game. You guys are entering your 7th year. We just celebrated the 6-year anniversary. So we're in our 7th year of content here. With no signs of slowing down, right?
Yeah, definitely no signs of slowing down,
Other than the impulse in arenas.
Oh!
That one hits. Got me on that one.
Ooh, got him.
That's 2 for 2. I had a great week. Anyway.
No, I mean, yeah, definitely no signs of slowing down. Hopefully, speeding up, if anything. We are super committed to the game, super passionate about it. To your point, the release schedule is super brisk because everybody is working as hard as they can, extra hours, to make sure that the content and the new ships and the new officers are as good as they can be every single month. And we are plotting on a lot of cool things that I can't speak of course.
I like the plotting.
For the future.
I like the plotting. Leaks! Beck! He did leaks! He says he's plotting things. That
New
was a
things
leak.
for the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for our very own Wardaddy. He is
Whip
Logan.
Daddy. He's the Whip Daddy.
He's the Whip Daddy now. Thank you.
The nicknames aren't getting any less. I don't know what the word is, but you know.
we're going to keep on. Listen, there's going to be at least 2 more by the end of the cruise. Hey, let me ask you, just on a personal note, having a little bit of fun. Obviously, everything about Star Trek The Cruise is celebrating Star Trek. That's not just the video game. It's not just a specific series. It's literally just getting together with 3,000 of some of the nerdiest people in the galaxy. Can I ask you, what is, speaking of the nerdiest, right there he is, what are you looking forward to? Is there any one thing on the schedule that's got you excited about this week?
Oh, 100%. I've been actually crowdsourcing different tips and tricks from a couple of lovely, lovely people who have been on this more than once now.
There's a lot of experience out here, yes.
Yes, and I've seen one particular Borg costume that I'm certainly excited to see in the costume contest.
Very nice.
And otherwise, it sounds like the room service chocolate chip cookies are also delightful. From
I have heard great things about the chocolate chip cookies. Fantastic.
We're not having any chocolate chip cookies in our room, pal.
I'm going to have at least
you are
one.
Not. You will
I'm
not.
going to have
You will
one
not.
cookie.
There will be no cookies.
I'm on vacation, buddy.
No, life does not take a vacation.
I need another tequila.
You're on a lifestyle change.
That's what I was thinking. More tequila. That'll help.
More tequila.
But the costume contest is an amazing feature, and that's a really good
It's a lot
answer
of
to
fun.
what to look forward to. It'll be a lot of fun.
John Delancey is going to be
He was
judging.
last year. Is he doing that again this
Judging
year?
that again this year, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, I am looking forward to experiencing Star Trek with you on the cruise this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so glad that you're here. It's going to be a great time hanging out with you and having some fun and enjoying some drinks and just celebrating Star Trek lore.
Logan, your presence on this ship is a huge multiplier toward all of our excitement and fun.
It really is.
It really
I'm very
is.
excited to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Scopely staffer Logan. Wardaddy is here, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Whip Daddy.
Whip
And thank
Daddy.
you for
That's
having
right.
me on the show. I'm very much
anytime.
looking forward to the cruise with you gentlemen as well.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. All right.
There he goes.
Guys,
Thanks,
wait,
brother.
I'm getting rated right now.
I'm sure you are. That's
There's no way.
Facts. That is happening.
There is no way I'm being rated. I am not being rated, Bill. I threw a 3-day shield. 1, 2, 3. I'm not throwing a 3-week shield.
You should throw a 30-day shield. Why does he only have a 3-day shield for a 9-day
I threw a
cruise?
3-day shield because
That
I'm
sounds
probably
like
I'm going to play tonight.
somewhere Jonathan Ingram's going.
Oh my goodness
You are
gracious.
going to get vaulted, and you're going to like it.
Let me ask very
You're going to
quickly.
get thrown off the ship. You have your actual alliance
I
mate
know.
on the ship. He will throw
I
you
have
off the
alliance
ship.
mates here that are going to throw
it's
me off
really
the ship.
bad.
As we get ready to wrap up, I want to thank all of you for sticking with the stream.
Yeah,
We
thanks
know
for
we've
the
had
patience. The Wi-Fi is the Wi-Fi, so thank you for sticking around.
we've had a few technical issues, but overall, between this morning and this afternoon, here into this evening, we've had a wonderful, beautiful setup. I want to say a huge shout out, a huge thank you to this guy. Ladies and gentlemen,
Because when the
Griffin.
stream went offline, he was literally going to choke me if my microphone came.
I mean, I
just
was-
turn it back on.
I-
Just turn it back on.
I-
Just turn it back on.
I was-
Just turn it. Can you imagine trying to do something? Somebody's just turn it back on.
I
Just turn
was
it back
ready
on.
to-
Just turn
he
it back
kept
on.
trying to push other buttons. Thank you so much. He kept trying to push
It
buttons.
was
I'm like,
already dead, Jim.
just
It was already dead.
just go back to what it was. But let me tell you something about the production quality that
Lord.
this man has produced today.
Oh, we got a pretty good setup
The
here.
studio that we've laid out, the lighting that's here, the audio, the live studio audience has thoroughly enjoyed our shows today. Can we get a round of applause for Griffin?
Get out of town.
Who has done a phenomenal job. The equipment that we've got here is top notch.
We're a first-rate production.
I am here to tell you that I am not aware of any other stream, any other podcast, any other production that can travel on the road and have the level of professional content quality that we've got here today.
doing pretty
That's
good.
right. Six Flash says Griffin ain't bad. He's pretty all right. And
Yeah.
I agree with that. Huge round of applause for Griffin. Although Real Party says Not nearly enough Ghost Grape Energy
Listen,
endorsement.
you guys, here's the problem. you may have missed the ship on this one because we have sold out of Ghost Grape Energy.
You can't get it
domestically. You cannot buy Ghost
can't get it.
Grape.
It's sold out.
Welch's Grape Ghost Energy gone.
Yeah, Lost In says, my only complaint tonight has been that there's no endorsements.
What?
You guys want to do another shot?
Yes.
Okay.
Moopsy just asked if we wanted another shot.
I wonder if someone can bring you guys another shot.
Yes.
I can cue up her music again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Samo's bringing more alcohol. As we prepare to wrap up today.
You can't get Welch's Ghost Grape Energy. You missed out. If you did not order it from gnc.com/buy1get1, then you're in trouble. I do, however, have a fully stocked pergola courtesy of Paradise Grills. A 600 refrigerator cooler. I wish I had a picture of it. It's full of Ghost Grape Green Energy. But I can't take from my personal stash.
Yeah, obviously.
Because then what do I come back to? Nothing.
You're not standing on one leg. We're dropping frames. Get back to one leg.
He had one job.
Oh, come on. Jeez. Yes, I know. How many points are in those shots? Probably too many. It's fine. We're on vacation.
He's back.
I'm on one leg.
Oh, he's on one leg.
But
everything's fine.
I see both of your hands, and neither of them are holding the antenna.
Oh, shoot. I knew I was
You
on
forgot he forgot the antenna.
I forgot the antenna.
Guys,
the antenna.
I really do appreciate all of you. I appreciate our live studio audience. Those of you who traveled near and far to come here to Miami, the great state of Florida, to hang out with us, to hang out with Beck, to hang out with Logan.
We all love ships. We all love the Scopely. But I tell you, none of it happens without Ultimate DJs, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah.
Can we get a round of applause for Ultimate DJs and bringing this whole family together?
Not necessary. I appreciate everybody.
Rev Deuce, right?
The man.
Rev Deuce?
Huh?
Rev Deuce, right?
Shout out Rev Deuce, the number one content creator for Star Trek Fleet Command. Ladies and gentlemen, love for the Reverend Deuce, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Thank you. Oh, and we've got a Samo.
There's
we've got
all directions.
Are we doing a big family shot right now?
This is a problem.
This is great. Ladies and gentlemen.
This is just water.
Big family, family fun right here.
Just water. It's television.
Family-friendly stream.
That's so water. That's great water.
Woo! You know what? I feel like logging in and spending some money in the game.
All right.
Let's go. How many
Ladies
packs
and
can I buy
gentlemen.
in under 2 minutes?
Cheers, Rev Deuce. Cheers, community.
Cheers, Rev Deuce. Cheers, community. Cheers to the freshly engaged Major Samo.
Yes.
All right.
This is from
She's
my
wearing a ring.
married alliance mate.
She's wearing a ring.
You're here.
On the ring
You're wearing
finger.
a ring.
It's
Your
the only
parents are
one
here.
that fits.
The only thing that's missing is a man to marry you. So we just got one problem to solve and at least 2,000 people on the ship to
Get
take care
me
of
two
business.
more tequila shots.
This is not
Samo,
Love
I have a question
Boat
for you.
Cruise.
Oh, is DJ's about to profess his love to Major Samo? I've got to watch and see what happens
I have a question
here.
for you. If I can get one,
She says no.
one more. Wait, what? No.
The answer was no.
What's your question?
The question was going to be, are you going to build a G6 Uncommon?
Oh.
Obviously, that was going to be the question.
Not will you marry me?
Exactly what I was expecting.
Obviously, I know that's what you were expecting. Jeez, what do you think was going to happen in the chat?
It looks like you're about to get down on a knee here. I don't know what's
I was just turning around so I could see and have a conversation.
Samo,
It
you
looks
are
like
in,
Samo's
you are in
getting
major
on a knee.
demand. You better watch out.
Looks like Samo's getting ready to take a knee.
So I can be in the squad.
Are
You
you
can't be
getting
in the
ready
squad.
to take a knee? Is Samo going to propose?
I'm happily
Is there-
taken. She cannot propose to me.
Keeping my exercise regime.
Okay,
through the
fantastic.
cruise To supplement and help the waters.
Thank
Yes.
you, the water, yes.
The waters, the citrus waters.
As we get ready to wrap up, a huge shout out to the wonderful Major Samo for being here as well. Thank
I
you.
don't know if I'm getting a G3 or not, to answer your question.
No, the question was the G6.
G6.
So,
But we
now
need
it's
another
definitely time-
tequila.
G6.
More tequila for Major Samo.
It was water.
Uncommons are 63s.
Oh, that's good
Oh
stuff.
my gosh, I've slept like 2 hours every night for the last about 6 days.
I know. I understand completely. Well, it's great to have you
Well,
here.
now that everybody's
For
hammered,
those-
we get to go talk to Scopely about
Time
our
for
feelings
testimonials
in the
about-
corner.
Yes, testimonials about how we feel about Star Trek Fleet Command. Let me ask you very
You all should
quickly.
be lining up. Now's your chance. They're recording it and everything.
Yeah, they're going to keep this, all right?
Confessions.
STFC Confessionals, all right? It's going to be a lot of fun. For those of you who don't know, MajorSamo was the winner of the Talking Trek cruise
Was
giveaway.
she? I thought it was Moopsy. It depends on when you tuned in.
It was Mama Samo, in fact.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Won.
That's right.
It was the most
good with-
incredible thing. It took several drawings for all of you calling rigged and all that. It took several
It
drawings.
did. It was like 3 or 4 drawings.
It was extremely tense. I thought I was going to have a heart attack many times. But
She
as
would
I've
message
said-
me. She was like, "Are we doing another drawing?" I'm like, "Guy hasn't responded yet,
Well,
but he's
we
still
all
got
had
time."
we all had a heart
So-
attack when your name changed from Samo to Moopsy on
Mine
the
came
screen.
up first. Mine came first. But anyways.
That's right.
Wait, what?
My,
Oh, don't worry about it, man. Everything's fine.
Don't worry.
Just get out.
So, no, it was extremely special. I knew that I personally, as a broke streamer, would never be able to
Oh, wonderful.
have this opportunity
Oh, yay.
to pay
Yes, more
to
tequila.
pay my mother back for all the amazingness that she's given me through my life. I always joke I was a Star Trek fan since the
At
womb.
inception, that's right.
Since the womb, she's
Since
she's
Since
the
right in
womb.
front of
There's
us
Mama
right now.
Samo right there.
She's so sweet and wonderful. And when I started this crazy streaming career, she was so supportive. She's there. She pretends behind the scenes like, "Oh, I'm your manager." She watches the shows. She talks about stuff and how were your numbers. And it's so sweet and beautiful and amazing. And so to be able to win it and say, "I'm gonna take you on this thing in thanks and love and beauty." And then, of course, it's been revealed. We were able to then get Papa Samo.
Papa Samo is here as well.
Who is such a crazy science fiction nerd, and he books the shows.
Are Mama and Papa Samo still married, I presume?
Oh, yes.
How long
Mama-
have they been married for?
Mama and Papa Samo, I think this year will be 44 years.
Wow.
44 years. That
And
is
because,
huge.
Because
Yes.
of Talking Trek, because of the STFC community, I was able to facilitate
Getting everybody together.
these nerds.
The Samo Famo, everybody.
These nerds together.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I can't tell you how unbelievably special it is to be able to be here with the Samo Famo, but also introduce them to my new Famo of the
Aw.
STFC community.
Samo.
It's
Oh,
going
we
to be
love you, girl.
unbelievable. I'm
We
going to
do
like
love you.
maybe start crying now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're
So
about to make me
I'ma
start.
get off
Go
the
get more
stream.
tequila. Can you go get some more tequila?
Well,
Oh, good.
I'll get her done and then I'll be off.
All
Thank
right.
you very much. And look, DJs, we have another guest. Putz is back, and he's had more to drink.
Hey, I just thought I would check back in and
Oh, my
let you all
God.
know that I'm still drunk. A little bit more than last time. Mrs. Putz made me eat 3 empanadas, and I'm
What's
still
an
drunk.
empanada?
It's like a turnover. It's like an apple pie turnover, but
God
filled with
bless.
good shit.
I want an empanada.
No, here's the problem with eating empanadas.
I want an empanada.
They don't make you less drunk. They make you throw up on people you sit next to.
No, I mean they made me a little
Oh,
less
God,
drunk, but
monitor
I
fell over.
corrected that. I corrected that.
With
that.
what?
Okay.
A mojito?
No, this is a
You can't
passion.
correct it with a mojito.
This is a passion fruit mojito. It is amazing.
Okay.
It's
Well,
absolutely
God,
they're not.
amazing.
They're not going to let you on the ship tomorrow.
Putz
Well,
is,
guess what? I'm not going on the ship.
Oh, there you go. Even better.
Putz is just here for
Joke's
the
on
open
us.
bar.
I'm flying back tomorrow. I ain't going on the ship.
You're missing your flight.
You're totally missing your
I
flight.
might miss my flight.
Oh,
but
my
if
God.
I do miss my flight, that just means I'm canceling lectures on Monday.
Oh, there you go. There you go, students.
Oh, that's a
No
leak
class.
for his class right there.
There you
That's
go.
right,
No
that's
class
right,
on
that's
Monday.
All right.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Go enjoy your mojito. Have a
Yes,
good
yes.
time.
I just want to stop by and say, guys, seriously.
Oh wait, hold on. Well, if you're gonna be serious,
Oh,
let me put you back
serious
on. If you're gonna be
moment.
serious.
Serious moment.
Serious.
Yeah.
You both have changed my life
Okay.
for the better. Seriously.
Oh, that's very
Seriously,
sweet of
you
you.
have
Very
changed
kind.
my life for the better. Without knowing you, I wouldn't be the person I am today,
Oh.
and I really appreciate it. I really do.
We appreciate you, man.
We do appreciate you. We appreciate everybody hanging out in the community. We appreciate everybody who's supported and made this kind of content possible.
Now, we're going to need you to go over to where the Scopely cameras are and repeat all that to them.
Well, if I'm in front of
I
the
just
Scopely
found more
cameras-
tequila. There's more tequila in this cup.
Okay.
Yes.
That's right.
Get out of here, Putsy. Go talk to the Scopely
talk to
cameras.
Scopely people.
And tell them how much you like the Talking Trek podcast and being a part of the
Yes,
family.
you tell them how awesome Talking Trek
Specifically.
is.
And how you wish that it was, in fact, the #1 podcast.
Number
in-
one.
Yeah.
Number one.
I do wish it was #1. Help us all out, please.
Let's make us #1. All right. Community, as we get ready to wrap up here, live from Miami, we are so eternally grateful.
We are
Thank
indeed.
you.
Thank you very much for being here.
A huge donation earlier today from Logo Bolus.
100 pack.
I mean, just
Boom.
absolutely
100
crazy.
subs. Moopsy and I went back and forth. 50, 50, 50,
Yeah,
50.
you know,
I didn't
listen,
know you could do
where
100.
where is Moopsy? The all-time record has been shattered.
He should be holding our antenna on with one
The
leg.
all-time record has been shattered on this stream.
Yep.
Logo Bolus dropping a 100 bomb. We appreciate you so very much. Thank
We
you.
do indeed.
And each and every one
We've been
of you.
talking about that for hours.
All of the
Legendary.
community, thank you guys. Everybody who is here. A huge round of applause for you guys who are here. Thank you so very much.
It just means so much to have so many people,
Daystros,
to have so many faces to the names.
Absolutely.
And get to know people. It's
to
incredible.
Daystros, to Tarpy.
Daystros is the man right
There's
here.
Daystros, our local Miami
Thank you
contact
so much,
who has
brother,
set
for
up
everything.
everything.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Thank you so very much.
Oh, and we have a... Can't
Wait,
see.
I can't read it.
Well, we're old.
Snake, thank you for
Snake
a
Eyes?
10 bomb. It's a different snake.
Oh, it is?
Oh, hi, Seth.
Oh, it's Moopsy. Moopsy's now massaging my upper chest.
Did we do a shout out for Scribbler tonight?
We did
Where
not.
is Scribbler?
Well-
Where's
In her
Scribbler?
recovery from surgery, which
Scribbler had surgery?
yes.
She had like sudden surgery on her foot or something, I believe.
Oh, I hate that. Wait, wasn't she supposed to be on the cruise?
She was. I think that might. Yeah. Yes. She was supposed to be.
So she's
That
going to miss
sucks,
out.
man.
You know who else is missing out?
Who's missing out?
I got an email the other day from Dr. Noor.
Dr. Nora is ill and
He
cannot
is
be on
sick.
the cruise.
Max Grudenchik is sick. He's not going to be able to be here with us.
Max Grudenchik is missing.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I got an email from him. I got an email from Dr. Noor, who's not going to be able to make it. And Scribbler, too.
And
That's
Scribbler.
Oh, I hate
You know,
that.
maybe Dr. Nora's sick.
That's right. Who is it? Nicor DeBoer. Sorry, Esri Dax. Esri Dax is going to be here.
Oh, Esri's going to be on.
So,
That's good.
going to be a lot of fun. You know, listen, at the end of the day, I just want to say a super genuine thank you to everybody in the community. Thanks to Daystros. Thanks to Tarpy. Thanks to Seth for helping put stuff together. Thanks to Rebecca Plants.
Silent Fury.
Silent Fury. That's right. Spectre, who's been instrumental in putting together some details and
Ooh,
the
that's
IT.
good. It's gonna
And
get that pump tomorrow.
and there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Spectre is here.
Oh, hey, Spectre.
Thank you. We really appreciate all of you. We appreciate, we appreciate the production crew who's here. Everybody from top to bottom who has made this trip to Miami, who's made this experience absolutely amazing.
No,
Thanks
who makes our life and our community special from day in to day out. I mean, it's not just today. It's not just his trip. It's waking up on a Tuesday, thinking about our community, thinking
Yeah.
about the experience that we communally share, and then having a platform, which is why, till the day I die, I thank Ultimate DJs, even though he doesn't like it, to having a place to then come together at night after our shitty day at work or after the thing that happened and just be able to talk about something cool, which is a game
Yeah.
that we all like to play. This community started nearly 6 years ago because this guy had an idea and he missed being a broadcaster. And look at us now.
It was just an idea. And here we are. And I genuinely appreciate all of you. Thank you for your support to the community. Thank you for your support to the cause. Thank you for supporting Talking Track, for allowing it to become the property that it has become, to become a voice for the people, to become an arbiter or a middleman, a communicator of the stuff that's happening. We are going to be representing you on the cruise. We're going to be bringing you the cruise content. We represent you in the halls of Scopely. Scopely communicates to you through us. We are eternally grateful for all of you who have made that happen. Thank you so very, very much. It is genuinely a super humbling thing and I think about it every single day.
I do too. It's a pleasure to
Thank you.
celebrate and appreciate and enjoy Star Trek with all of you.
The teaching in the community here is amazing, says Anubis, who, by the way, Anubis is here somewhere.
Yes.
In the live studio audience. Anubis traveled. We appreciate that. Bearbutt, Trek Diva, Thumbelina, Daestros is here. Karma is
Indominus
here.
Prime.
Indominus Prime is
Benny
here.
Hill's Ghost.
Benny Hill's Ghost. So many
F
people.
Benny Hill's Ghost. He can go back home. Freaking jerk.
So many
Family,
people in the
MajorSamo.
community. So many people in the community have traveled to be here. Thank you all. We genuinely appreciate you. Tarpy is here. Strider is here.
And so many
Spectre
new
is
friends
here.
that I'm literally seeing for the first time today and barely know your names, but it's just fun to get to know people and put faces to names. And
Absolutely.
if you have the opportunity to come to the next one that we do,
Please do.
make plans because
Absolutely.
it's fun, it's engaging, it's community building, and it's a good use of your time.
It is. Before we wrap, anybody in our live studio audience who has not yet recorded your testimonial, please do so. As soon as we wrap, I'm getting ready to go record my testimonial.
Me too.
You guys have changed my life.
So please go tell Scopely why you're here and why you appreciate it.
And I genuinely appreciate you all. As we get ready to wrap up tonight, I just simply want to say thank you. From the entire Talking Trek family to all of you in your homes, in your living rooms, watching us on your phones, on your televisions, who enjoy our content inside Star Trek Fleet Command, and for anybody who sends messages and it says that that you're a better player. We get that all the time, that you've learned anything
I've
from
taught
us.
several people exactly what to do with fleet commanders, for example.
Yes, for example. Thank you all. My name is Ultimate DJs.
I'm Griffin.
And we all are Talking Trek. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you all. I'm going to press this amazing button as we get ready to bounce out of here for the night. Thank you all so very, very much. We're going to pan on out to our guest camera to take a look at the night lights, the ocean. And as we get ready to depart on Star Trek The Cruise, we bring you more content. Don't forget to check out our YouTube, the Paid List video. Coming tomorrow, more panels, everything, all the exclusive content from Star Trek The Cruise 8 coming your way on YouTube. Thank you guys so very much. My name is Ultimate DJs again. And I am your friendly neighborhood cat person saying meow for now. Love you, mean it. We'll catch you on the next one. Good night, everybody.
With Beck Plant on board, this ride's a blast. Famous actors join the cosmic parade. Get ready for adventure that will never fade. Talking Trek, welcome to the stars where we belong. Broadcasting live, gonna sing our song. Join us on this cosmic track.
Everybody say hello. There he is, everybody.
Meeting legends of the screen, our heroes in sight. The universe expands in the spotlight. Boldly go where no pod's gone before. With every broadcast, finding new lore. The galaxy's endless stories unfold. This journey's worth more than gold. Talking Trek, welcome to the stars where we belong. Broadcasting live, gonna sing our song. Full speed ahead, no looking back. Join us on this cosmic track. Talking Trek. Welcome to the stars where we belong. Broadcasting live, gonna sing our song. Warp speed ahead, no looking back. Join us on this cosmic track.